What's a dice?
What's a dice, he says. Welcome to our D&D podcast.
What's a dice?
Got a little nervous. I've just been saying numbers when you guys ask. When like,
it sounds cool if I say 16, right?
it's the coolest number I can think of.
From 1 to 20, I don't know. You think of a cooler one.
I had a buddy who just kept saying 7. And I don't know. He got frustrated. I don't know if he knew what was up.
That is cool.
I mean, a 1-digit number with 2 syllables. Fucking get real, please.
I can't believe Ront got another 20. Can't believe it.
He's really good.
Hey guys, that's Ron's favorite number. Isn't it cool?
It's Ron's birthdays. He rolls only 20s today. It's his favorite.
Can we have more sessions on April 1st? Wait, what's Alor's birthday
I think
again?
it's April 20th.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it 420?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was completely by mistake too. I think I just picked a random month and day and was like, yep, that's Alor's birthday.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is that maybe you rolled it?
I think so, maybe. I think because I was like, I think I asked you what day I should pick, and you were like, I don't know, and I was like, I'll just roll it.
I was gonna say, if you said I picked 420, I would never do that.
No, it wasn't. You picked it. I was like,
No, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
Straight April Fools.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, because he is a fool. That one, I was just like, it would be funny if.
Yeah.
But the fact that both of our birthdays are in April is fun.
Couple, what is that, Virgo?
Oh, wait,
I'm
this is
not
important.
sure.
Actually, you're so right.
Oh my god.
I really only know mine.
Ooh. Oh, wait, interesting. It's Aries.
A lot of rage.
But Yibs is an Aries. Alor is a Taurus.
Taurus, yeah.
Oh, damn. That probably means something really prophetic that I don't know about.
Okay, so...
Oh, wait, I gotta introduce everyone.
Too true.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Legends of Calberothe. I am your resident dungeon master, Seth Hurley, joined by Alor. Fuck, not again. No.
It's alright, you'll get it.
Joined by Jordan, played by Alor.
Fuck, 16?
Almost, honey.
Thank God. Joined by Jordan Horne playing Alor, and Jahan VonTrapp playing Yibs.
Greetings.
But yeah, to kind of recap last... no, you guys were kidnapped out of a bar on the surface by a bunch of drow and dragged into the Underdark and locked in the slave camp Velkenvelve. While you were awaiting purchase, I suppose, you guys, Alor and Yibs, along with the help of their new friends Ront the Orc, Prince the large beast, and Stool the Myconid, a few others, you guys managed to escape, fighting Captain Shur Vandry and Mistress of the Keep Ilvara Mizrim, who had matching spider ring abilities, or I suppose not matching. They had matching rings that had different spider abilities. Hers was able to summon a large spider leg that kicked in doors as she pursued you guys, cornering you within the hanging stalactites and rope bridges of the slave camp. And after casting silence on the entire environment, you guys decided the only way out was to jump for it. Falling probably, I think I rolled 10d some, whatever, like 10d6, I think it was. Because you guys fell like 10 stories essentially. But Alor had cast Featherfall on half the party, and that half carried the other half, managing to help you all escape except for Prince and Bupido, who both just jumped it, and were both fine with a little healing help. But you guys all managed to find a carriage that you were all brought here in and escaped into the grander Underdark. And that's where we are now. You guys are in a cart. I believe the inside of the carriage was the two of you, Ront, Jimjar, Topsy, and her brother.
Okay.
If only we knew the name of Topsy's brother.
It's unfortunately a mystery.
I'm gonna assume it's Bopsy.
Ah, there you go. That's a safe assumption for Yibs to make.
Shit, you're right.
So
Alor's like, yeah, I have a brother. And I'm like, oh, his name must be
Zalor.
Zalor.
A straight to Z.
Well, yeah,
They knew they were done after
he was
having
born
Alor.
first, so they had to go back to the top.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot.
Damn.
So, did we, just leave?
I'd say it's probably been like an hour or so of just kind of letting the adrenaline flush out of your systems.
Okay. How long is a short rest?
You guys can take a short rest.
Yeah. I was looking like shit.
Oh, that's right. You guys had like...
I had 1 hit point.
Yeah. Yibs has been just in the back of this cart trying to root around for more of his stuff in whatever bag, and also kind of trying to gussy up his wound that he withstood from shore, just wrapping his waist, I guess, his chest in whatever kind of fabric he can find, probably that smuggled blanket from the prison cell.
That's right. Yeah, okay. Alor, what are you up to then?
You said I found all my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Dig around in my bag. Is my flask in here?
It is.
Is it full?
As much as you'd probably leave it full.
I don't know how full it would be.
Suppose roll luck.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a 17.
Yeah, looks like you'd topped it off.
Perfect. Have myself a drink.
That's the luck check that matters.
Lean back and take stock of the people around me.
Yeah, you see that, I guess it's the two of you, Ront, and 3 of these blueberry colored gnomes.
So you from around here? And I'm looking over at the gnomes.
Yeah, the one Jimjar will kind of lean back, and you see looks like he's got one of his dice in his hands. He's just fiddling with it. He's like, I suppose not particularly. Blingdenstone believed a lot of us. You see he kind of nods at the other 2, and they nod as well.
I guess you wouldn't know if it was far from here. Do you know where here is? Do you know where we are?
I do, yeah. We are in, we just left Velkenvelv, but I suppose that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
No idea what no.
Yeah. Well, where are you from? Maybe that'll help. I don't recognize either of you.
I'm from Nettlebed.
Nettlebed? Is that... You think that's north or south of Gracklestug?
I don't know where Gracklestug is.
I see. I think we're ships passing in the night, as it were. Okay. Do we want to go around and explain our situation? We all seem a bit out of sorts.
All right. So, yeah. How did you guys get here?
Well, I was a spy for Blingdenstone, was fired, and then was captured.
Oh, rough day.
A spy? Like a governmental spy?
The very same. Out trying to figure out what the drow are up to, and, well, you know how it is, I'm sure.
Oh.
They'll nudge you.
Like they sent you here.
No, not here. I was doing work up in Menzo Brands, and it's a big drow place. But that was years ago.
Whoa, years?
Oh, yeah.
Anytime that Anytime that anyone mentions, like, a location name, Yibs is gonna give, like, a sage nod of understanding, despite having never been here before.
This guy gets it.
All right, so are we just heading in a random direction?
For now, I think the drow up front's just trying to get us as far away as possible before we center ourselves.
All right, that sounds good.
But, what about the two of you? Where are you from? How'd you get caught up in all this?
I was playing a gig, and then I got shot with some poison. And then a guy wearing the other matching ring to the one the lady was wearing threatened to shove me down a hole, and then we were here. Oh, and they gave us tattoo. I'm gonna look back where the tattoo was and inspect my arm where it was.
Yeah, it's still not there. You see, Jim Jarwell, you see he lifts one of his pant legs up and looks at his calf, and he's like, yeah, no, I noticed that too. That's interesting. I don't know where it went.
Is it magic?
If I had to assume, probably. The drow they're pretty advanced in that kind of thing. I mean, not to say we don't have our own tricks, but...
Okay. And when I take a look, like, I don't see anything off at all other than it's just gone?
Yeah, it's just gone.
Okay.
If I, like, poke the part that it was on, do I feel anything?
Yeah, it still feels like you got a tattoo.
Yibs will kind of concernedly...
Can I sense its magic aura?
Oh.
What skill would you like to sense aura with?
I'd like to vibe check this tattoo.
Okay.
I guess
Sounds like Arcana.
Alor's gonna think really hard about magic and what she knows about magic and how she thinks that'd go into a tattoo.
I guess give me like a history or
I
Arcana
clicked
check.
Arcana and I got an 8.
An 8? You're not sure. You've considered getting a tattoo, but never were... You decided any more identifying features might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I look at Yibs.
Sure, I'll think about it.
You think about... Oh, I was wondering who you were. What's your deal?
Oh, I thought you meant the tattoo.
I mean, if you know anything about that, it'd help. But
Yeah?
Sure. Yeah, I ran with some magic folk for a little bit. They had some cool tattoos, though I don't think it's quite like this. That's an 11.
Yeah, the tattoos are different, though. This script almost looks like a variant, like a French and French Canadian.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can't say I quite know what these tats are, but I mean,
Do you think they
I
could...
guess at least they're not
Do
showing
you
up.
think they could be any type of, like, tracking magic?
Yibs is gonna shrug.
Okay.
Most of my magic knowledge comes down to the remedial, like, healing arts.
I mean, that's valuable to have. Don't knock that.
Yeah, it's just not really what I signed up for.
Well, how do you get magic you didn't sign up for?
Well, hi. It's nice to meet you. I'm Yibs. I'm a cleric of pond water. It's kind of out there, goblin village. I don't know if either of you have been.
That's a goblin, huh?
Yeah.
So he kind of looks up and down. I hadn't seen one with eyes.
Yibs is gonna blink a couple of times in fear. Eyes?
Not.
I was gonna say green.
I mean that too, but I felt secondary. Not to say that they've been removed or whatnot.
you guys have goblins with no eyes?
Yeah, I think they get around mostly echolocating and whatnot.
Yibs is gonna like immediately move a hand up to his ears and kind of be like,
Yeah,
okay. Clearly I am in a unfamiliar land.
welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm a cleric by choice. So if ever you're in peril, if you need healing, I can stitch you up pretty okay.
I don't mean to pry, but I suppose it's in my nature and career and whatnot, but you don't sound confident about being a cleric by choice.
Yeah, well, I mean, you pray to a god and you think the god is pretty cool, but you don't necessarily get to choose what kind of powers you get out of that, you know?
So you only worship somebody for the power they could give you?
Not now. Not anymore.
Well, what do you worship them for now, then?
The powers they already gave me.
Man of the cloth. And Alor's gonna raise up her flask and take a drink.
I love my god. My goddess is pretty great. There's not a lot of... I haven't found a lot of info on my goddess. I just kind of wung it when I first started this whole religion thing. And,
started
you know...
this religion thing?
Yeah, I started praying to a goddess.
Which... what goddess?
He's gonna look around for a little bit, then pull out his statuette of Mara and show it to the group. Seth, what does the statuette look like?
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7 inches tall. It's, I believe we said, made of some kind of like foreign stone to pond water.
Yep.
It looks like it was mostly finished, but not all the way. It's a statue of a lady. She has like billowing, cloudy hair. She looks pensive, but again, the statuette is not finished all the way. And at the bottom of the little pedestal it stands on, its nameplate just says Mara, M-A-R-A.
Have I ever heard of Mara before?
Go ahead and give me a religion.
Oh boy, I'm really good at this.
Please.
Let's see.
If anybody knows anything about her.
Oh my god, I crit!
Whoa!
You know definitively you have not heard of Mara.
Alright, yeah, I guess you were right when you said you were just kind of winging it and you can cast healing magic with that?
Wait, you don't even know it? You're a bard.
I don't know that
I thought bards were supposed to be like super well learned and all traveled.
I mean, I know like a fair amount about, I guess, like I at least know names. They're in songs and I've never heard of Mara.
I'm not sure how much weight my word carries here, but no, I never heard of her either. But
that's reassuring.
Now, did you make the statue? Your focus?
Yeah, you tried to make one in the cell.
No, I found it like this. I only tried in the cell because, well, this one looks kind of unfinished and like somebody roughly hewed it. So maybe if I did the same, it would work the same way.
So interesting. So it works. There must be a Mara.
That's my thought too, but I don't know if many clerics have this kind of deal going on, but it's not like I've spoken to her.
I don't know how many clerics get to speak with their god.
That's kind of what I figured. So, I'm just kind of still winging it, I guess. And Yibs is going to let's see, what kind of spell does he have? What kind of cantrip? He's gonna cast Thaumaturgy and change his eyes into like a purple, and then into like a green, and then into like a yellow, and be like, I've got magic for sure. I just don't quite know where it comes from besides Mara.
Well, I mean, if it works.
And you said it's not what you want. What did you want?
Well, you know, when you're a punk and a rundown kind of burg, I don't know, I wanted overwhelming destructive power and force, but I got this, which is great, and he's gonna kind of like talk to the statue with it. It's awesome. I got such amazing gifts, but I did go in wanting fireballs and lightning strikes.
It's not that hard to make fire.
Yeah, wait, you can do that.
Yeah.
Can bards do that?
I mean, not always, but like, it's not that hard. It's just, yeah.
Gibbs is gonna like think for a second and then flash back to all the times he's tried to shoot a fireball out of his hands with the echoing of "it's not that hard," and then do a little pout. All right, okay, cool, good for you. And he's gonna look over at Jim Jar. What about you? Can you do anything cool?
Oh no, I'm no magician. I'm no mage. Mostly just the sneakins and the stealins for me.
And, what was her name? I feel like I wrote it down. They're Topsy.
Do like a surf's up.
Hit with a shaka.
Yeah, when he says stealing and sneaking, you're just gonna do like a shaka, bro.
Shaka, bro. They're Topsy.
Topsy.
Hey. What about you two? Mushroom pickers? Are you going back to Gracklestug?
Oh, we're we were mushroom pickers. We Blingden Stone, same as Mr. Jim Jar. But yeah, no, we can go. We were on our way out, but we could go back, I suppose. I mean, just to regroup or something.
Do you think they'll be looking for you?
No,
the drow come after?
Oh, you see Jim Jar speaks up. Well, the drow, they'll definitely be coming after us. They are, I mean, at least, Menzo Brands and Livens, they're not particularly open to their own personal failures or anything kind of going not their way. They will be after us, sure as sure, I suppose.
And how persistent is this group? Like a day, two?
I was chased pretty persistently for a while, a couple months or so.
All right.
Months.
Maybe we should head for the nearest, town. And then we can all, whatever we all plan to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, all right, y'all. Want to call a carriage meeting? Have us pull over?
I suppose, yeah, we need to talk to the people on the back. Or in the back.
All right. Yeah, you guys all...
Who's driving this thing?
The drow that was with you.
Oh, I love that guy. Okay, I gotta ask him his name.
Who wants to keep a good lookout, though?
I can take care of that. I'll stay on top of the carriage here and keep watch.
Okay. Oh yeah, Ront was in there with us.
Hey, it's up.
He's just sitting in the corner.
Oh, yo.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh.
What?
What?
I never heard of Mara either.
Well, thanks, bud. Oh, damn. Okay.
Okay.
That's a real shame, but you live, you learn. Can you do any magic?
No, I guess I haven't really tried, but not that I know of.
Yibs is gonna go. Well, you could always do a fireball. They're real easy.
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
And Ront rolls a 20.
It's his favorite number.
Ron casts fireball in the carriage.
Okay. everybody out.
Yeah, you see Jim Jar will hang his hat out the window and get the drow to pull off to the side. I guess you guys aren't on a road, so I guess just stop.
Alright, carriage meeting. Probably a quick one because apparently our pursuers are persistent.
Certainly so.
Yeah.
Alright, does anybody know where we are? Like, physically?
You see the drow raises his hand, and Jim Jar, I mean, he nods at you. He gave his answer.
Is the nearest, I guess, settlement?
Nearest town, I believe, is Slubladop, but I don't know.
That's certainly a name.
It's a, you see he will look over at the fish person. I don't like it there. I'll be frank.
Yubes is gonna walk up to this guy. Hey, I don't think we got off on the right foot in terms of introductions, but you were invaluable back there. What's your name, man?
Well, flattery is certainly not the way to one's heart. I am Sareth Kzaret. It is much a pleasure. Your name?
I am Yibs.
Yibs.
Of Pondwater.
I've never heard of it, but it sounds rustic. You see, he kind of gives a smile of confidence, maybe aimed toward himself.
Every time Yibs, someone is like, yeah, I don't know Pondwater. That sounds crazy. Yibs is gonna take like a little bit of a ow. Yeah, it's kind of backwoods. Anyway, the meeting.
Yeah. Okay, so we just probably need to find somewhere where we can, disperse.
I mean, what's to stop us from all parting ways here, I suppose? Now's as good a time as any.
I mean, I'd love why not keep riding until at least we get to a town?
Well, I suppose, where are we all going?
I guess I'm looking at the Underdarkian people because I guess they have somewhere to be.
Yeah, you see Jim Jar on top of the wagon. He's like, well, I'm not, technically allowed in Blingdenstone anymore, but I could certainly guide you folk there. They're friendly enough. You see Topsy and Turvy kind of nod in agreement to that.
That is her brother's name.
You hear Topsy speak up. They're nice, but they're still recovering from last time drows came for them. But it's mostly safe now, just a little rubbly. Last I was there anyways. You see Sareth will speak up. Well, I will be returning to my trip to the Neverlight Grove, and I would ask my escort to act similarly. You see he gestures to Stool. Yeah, I would also like to go back to the Neverlight Grove, but you kind of kidnapped me and told me to bring you there. I don't know about escort. I'd kidnap you, please. I am fine. Cards on the table. You've cornered me. I hope you're all happy. I'm ill. I'm very sick. And I have been told that the Neverlight Grove holds the cure to my illness. Now, is everyone happy to have that information in the open? I'm desperate for medication, and that is in the Neverlight Grove, so I asked this child to help me.
So you kidnapped a child?
I did not kidnap him. The other drow kidnapped us. He was going that way anyways.
Yims is sorting through his like for this man in his head.
Come on. Vouch for me, Yobs, you know.
And I'm gonna look over at my little mushroom friend and go, did he, like, was he just trying to lead you over to the grove?
Trying to lead you over to a van, buddy. You can be honest.
You can be honest.
I mean, he's not lying. Everything he's saying is true, except I was busy, out with some other Myconids from the Grove, and he, came by and he was like, hey, take me to the Grove now. I'm dying. And I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm with, these people. And then by the time we finished discussing that, I accidentally got left behind. And then we were like, well, I guess, all my others are gone. I guess I'll head back. And here we are.
Okay.
Dang, chilling out with your crew.
They left you?
At the schoolyard.
I don't know that they meant to. We're kind of like a semi-hive mind. It's kind of expected to know where everyone is. And, if I failed and they failed, I don't know.
Okay.
See, I did not kidnap him. That's ridiculous.
Hey, man, I don't know. I think you should maybe stay out of this one. Again, I like you. I think you're generally a decent sort. But this is kind of a red flag, you could say.
Oh, no. If you were dying of illness, would you not take desperate measures to get better?
I don't know. Where I'm from, we kind of just let it happen.
Pisswater sounds miserable. I'm sorry.
You're just gonna look down a little bit and go, yeah, I guess. Not wrong.
But anyway, so that's
2
for the Grove.
3 for Blingdenstone.
3. Well, I mean, we can take you there. I don't know that any of us have stock in returning.
Okay.
Really, if anyone wants to go there, we have the know-how as to how to get there. Truly no rush.
Okay.
You see the fish man speaks up. I am Shushar, the awakened at your service. I actually know the way to Sloobladop. I have connections there. It should be perfectly safe. It's a good spot, I think.
All right.
You're just gonna give a thumbs up at perfectly safe.
He gives you a webbed thumbs up back.
That honestly sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm into Shushar.
Shushar, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm into going to Sloobudap at least for a little bit. And then with connections there or, possibly trade, it would be real easy to facilitate maybe a carriage ride out for those of us who wanted to bounce from the party, including the 2 people independently going to the Neverlight Grove.
Yes, I could certainly help have that arranged. I know the archpriest. He runs the town.
All right.
Gibbs is gonna think about archpriest for a second and go, yeah, that'd be cool.
You see
Priests.
You see Bupido speaks up. Well, I'm from Gracklestug. I was also captured by the Drow when I was outside of town, and I would very much like to go back there.
All right. So.
How are your legs doing, man? You okay?
Yeah,
okay.
No, they're great. You see, he does a little kick. How are yours?
Yeah, okay.
Awesome. And then Prince will speak up. Prince Samuel Tarandel, I don't know if it's on the table, but I would very much like to return to the surface.
You're from the surface?
Well,
You're
of
from the
course.
surface.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank the Lord, someone normal.
I suppose I don't look it. I'm an elf.
This man is not an elf. I don't even need to roll an insight check or anything.
Yeah, Jim Jar will speak up, like his legs hanging off the side of the carriage. Yeah, no, he's been on that since we got locked up with him. I never known a Quaggoth to be quite as, cognizant as this one, but certainly no drow.
You just gonna do that, like, SpongeBob meme of, like, star plus sponge equals clamshell? With this guy and the elf tag he's going by. Okay. Where in the surface are you guys from? Or are you from?
Oh, I am from the Elven Kingdom, of course.
The Elven Kingdom?
I am Crown Prince of Nalrindenvane.
I suppose go ahead and give me history checks.
That's a 17.
I crit failed with a nat 1.
Yeah, you know that place.
I sure do.
You know that place. That you knew. There was a goblin in Pondwater named Nalrindenvane.
Yeah, it was, I presume, named after it.
But Alor, you vaguely recognize it. Like you hear it sometimes when you were in the High Elven Kingdoms, Windwick and Nettlebed. You would hear High Elves talk about hoping to, kind of in the good old days fashion. Nalrindenvane has been defunct since the end of the Second Age. And you guys are in the Fifth Age.
Nobody knows anything down here.
It's been a few thousand years.
How old are you?
I think I had a buddy from
How
there.
long have you been a Quaggoth?
I've been restricted to this form for, I believe, close to a year. Though time is a bit hard down here.
And before that, you were an elf?
I was an elf, yes, for nearly 200 years.
Alor, now that
He's gonna blink a couple of times. And
yeah,
then,
I was gonna, I guess, can I roll insight on him?
Sure. As you roll insight, you think of it, the name Darendel. You
I got a 19.
insight. What are you looking for?
I don't know. Like, is he
To see if he's
crazy?
You see, honestly, he believes every word he's saying. He's being earnest. But yeah, as you
worse.
on your history check, like you think you remember the Darendels. I mean, you don't personally, but they were like the one of the primary, like they were the elf royals before the fracturing of the Elven Kingdom at the end of the Second Age. And more specifically, you know that Darrensby is a derivative from names passed down from Darendil.
I'm gonna take like one step away from Prince and just like, yeah. Turn. And so, okay, so we have a vote for the surface. I think we should go to Slubladop.
All right.
See, Shushar puts a hand up.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so that is 2 for Slubladop, 2 for the Grove, and
Yibs.
1 for the surface. That's I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yibs is just kind of looking generally concerned, like kind of torn. I want to go back to the surface. I mean, I need to go back to the surface. That's my home. That's where I'm from. But I just don't think that's entirely realistic to have as my first set out point. So I say we head to Slubladop, see if we can, I guess, manage ourselves a little better, and Yeah, maybe decide from there on if we're all gonna stay together, if some of us are gonna splinter off and do our own thing, or what's going on from there. I say we just head to a hub and then decide.
'cause we are being tailed. How's Lookout going?
Oh, doing good. Haven't seen nothing yet.
All right.
I'm gonna vote with you guys. Ron speaks up. Guys, I want to get to the surface too, but you guys really vouched for me back at the at that tavern, and I appreciate that.
You didn't actually explode that king or whatever that was, right? You can be honest with me now because we're out of that whole thing.
Fine if you
Yeah.
did.
What?
I mean,
What?
it's fine if you did.
No, I really didn't.
Okay.
Is he lying?
Yeah, wait, can I check now?
You guys rolled insight way back when this was first brought up. He didn't do
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Would be pretty cool if you did, though. Just saying.
It would be a
Do
lot
you guys
cooler if you
have
did.
a problem with dwarves?
Do I know anything about
No,
that
not
dwarven
dwarves.
king? Was he an asshole?
You don't know much about him. I don't know how you spent a bunch of time in Stone Shade. It's pretty cold and mountainy there.
Maybe not.
It's really, I have a problem with monarchy, I think.
All right.
Do you fare well most places?
He's gonna do the point at his own chest. Me?
Yes.
Sure.
Just
People like me.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, there's a lot of monarchies up top.
Oh,
I think almost exclusively.
Yeah,
Crystal.
almost
Yeah.
exclusively.
yeah, well, you know how it is.
All right. If we're done with team building, let's get in the cart.
All right, just leave it up.
What
Just
is
Slibledop.
Slibledop?
Oh, it's the Quotoa kind of, capital. It's great. It's on the Darklake. A lot of fishing, a lot of Quotoa. You're gonna love it.
Awesome.
Is it a place that the drow would follow us into?
We mostly just sell them fish. So, hypothetically, but they'd be crazy outgunned there. It wouldn't be wise.
All right.
Gibbs is into outgunning the drow. All right. Cool. Yeah, let's head over.
All right, everyone loads in. I suppose it wouldn't be up to Alor and Gibbs, but Jordan and Jahan, who do you guys want in the carriage with you guys?
Okay.
Definitely
Yeah.
Ron, the orc.
He can.
All right.
He can hang.
This what's his name? The drow guy? Yeah.
Sareth.
Killing my vibe.
I don't know. I was really shooting for him, but he kind of
He's
took a
kind of
dip when he
killing
called
my
it piss
vibe,
water,
but stool can hang.
Okay, stool will be in
Oh,
there.
yeah. Stool can hang.
The child from
Prince
his
is
kidnapper.
probably too big.
Yeah.
Prince rides on top.
Yeah.
And then
Never talk to
Prince
him. You go up
rides on
there.
top.
I guess Yibs can ride.
Thank you. In the same token, I guess Alor can be in the cart too.
All right, you guys got 2 more slots.
I forget who else is
Damn.
left.
I don't know. Alor's kind of eating up the slots.
Excuse me.
There's Boopido, Jimjar, Topsy Turvy, Sareth, and Shushar.
I vote for Jimjar and Turvy.
Okay.
Just Turvy.
Just Turvy. Okay.
Just Turvy, the brother who we have barely ever interacted with. I want to know his deal.
All right. Yeah, everyone else piles into the cage. Sareth keeps driving.
Oh, Alor, did you not have a vote?
Huh?
All right, I guess we're going with mine.
Alor has her jacket over her face. She's passed out.
Taking a nap.
Yeah, head against the window.
Alor's the smartest one here.
Yeah, you guys ride along for another couple hours. I suppose no one asked how long it's going to take to get there, but it'll be an 8-day ride.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, wow, yeah. We didn't ask, did
Never
we?
mind. Guess I thought it'd be a quick one.
20 minutes down the road.
Yeah, Laura puts her jacket over that and conserves her stash.
Yeah, I guess Yibs is gonna do a couple of like quality of life things for the team. Are we riding on like stone or dirt?
It seems to be essentially dirt. You guys are kind of off-roading, so it's not super comfortable. You guys are kind of slow going. Like, the wheels are obviously not made for this, so the spider that is pulling you guys is doing a lot of dragging the carriage.
It's a spider?
Yeah, it's a spider.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize. Damn, that's badass.
That's a drow, baby.
Yibs is really not into that, but Jahan is so into that. Yeah, okay. Yibs is gonna... Ah, shit. Does anybody have, like, blanket or fabric or anything like that? Like,
you do.
Bunch of... yeah, okay. He's trying not to use mine, but...
Hiding his blanket in his bag.
Linus Core Yibs is gonna pull out his blanket. And then... I don't even know if this would be like a check or anything, but I'll tie one end to one end of the cart and then tie the other end to like the other end so that it's kind of behind both wheels, hoping to drag it behind us to at least muddy or shift the dirt enough so that our tracks aren't as visible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Yibs has spent a lot of time on the road.
Yeah.
But that was a nat 1.
Let's see. Jim Jar will give you the help action. He's also in the business of not getting found, so go ahead and roll it with advantage.
Jim Jar, you're a saint. Yibs just starts to tie the blanket and it just falls off the cart.
You tie it in front of the first wheel and it just keeps getting like dragged under the wheel and like caught in the spokes.
Completely scuppers the spider. We have to walk.
I swear someone told me this would work. They told me this was a trick.
Second survival check is a... it comes out to a 12.
All right. I mean, it's not a hard thing to figure out. You see that, you end up tying it behind the cage, and then Jim Jar will secure some just stuff from the bags that no one claimed to the bottom of it to give it weight to actually help scuff up the tracks and clear it out.
Cool. Yibs and Jim Jar will do a little fist bump, come back.
But Alor, is there anything you would want to do in that vein?
Yeah. One second. I'm just looking at my sheet as I do every single time I'm asked if I want to do anything. Alor's pretty spelled out immediately, admittedly.
I mean, this is taking the place over 8 days. You guys can long rest.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see. I didn't really have anything that would help anyways, so it didn't matter. I guess I can't think of anything, so probably not, I guess.
Okay, is there anything you want to do that isn't in that vein?
8 days.
We'll say this is like the first couple days.
Okay. I guess first couple, what are we doing for like, do we have to worry about food?
No, it's not that kind of campaign.
Awesome.
Thank goodness these bags had rations.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, there's some food in the bags. You guys, stop for the night to hunt and rest.
Alright, cool. Oh, and I can cast Purify Food and Drink.
Everyone claps.
And everyone claps. Finally a use for my favorite spell.
So, I guess Jim Jars has been the one who's giving us, like, the most information, right?
Jim Jar has, yeah. He's been giving you kind of general Underdark knowledge. Shushar does know about where you're going.
Okay, Shushar. Jim Jar and Shushar? Ugh, there's so many.
I love these names.
I guess I want to ask an Underdarkian, so what's the quickest way to the surface?
To be totally honest with you, because I do think that's important among the group, I don't know that any of us have ever
don't know that we know what you're talking about. The surface?
You know, I don't know where we particularly are, but you do use Underdark, so I'm gonna assume we're under something.
Yeah, I mean, there's, the upper crust, but, I think that's it.
And then, the surface, what's on top of, have you ever, gone outside?
I mean, yeah, I leave the house, as much as I can, get my steps in and everything, but...
Well, we're in a cave.
No, I don't think we are. I mean, it's, I guess I see what you mean. It's a cave, like, there's a top to it and everything. But, there are, like, caves and stuff.
Yeah, but no sun... Does sun get down here? Ever?
Never had kids myself, no.
No, like this.
Sorry. He's so quick with
it. I don't like it here.
Yeah. Ibs is just kind of overhearing this conversation, and he's got like the darkest dungeon sanity meter just slowly ticking down. This is not good.
Alright, Alor, I guess at some point is going to finally approach Yibs. Maybe the first couple days she kind of stuck to trying to just figure out how anything about getting to the surface. But then finally, when she's like, she's gonna come to Yibs and sit down next to him.
Likewise, Yibs has just been kind of trying to talk to the not creepy people in this, and just like looking at Alor every now and then from the corner of his eye, being like, she probably knows something cool, but I can't.
Alor is finally going to approach Yibs and sit down. Except for the guy who came down with us, and there he is.
Man, you're surprisingly stealthy for how big you are.
I just kind of sit here.
And the prince, no one knows what the surface is.
Yeah, but I don't think that guy actually knows the surface.
Does he know what the sun is?
He was saying some town. Eve's gonna look over. Hey, Darendel. Prince Darendel.
Yes.
You've seen the sun.
Oh, yes, love the sun. Miss it dearly.
Believe him.
Allure wants to roll an insight check on everything anyone says.
I believe him.
Some could call that a character trait. Yeah, no, you were in that bar.
Yep. Yeah, no, I was.
So, over under, is this better or worse? Do you want to get back up to the surface?
I mean, I want to figure out what happened, but, other than that, my dad died like a week before I met you in said explosion.
Your dad was the king of the dwarves?
No.
Oh.
No. So, okay, what happened? Basically, we went... Sorry, I should start even before that. My dad was a kind of, bodyguard with a crew of bodyguards, and I was his squire. We got sent to Stone Shade to protect an orc ambassador, because all the other orc ambassadors had been going missing. So we were like, clearly he needs more security detail. We got sent there, and then we went to go meet with King Mogden Earthcoat V, and they all went in with the ambassador. I stayed outside of the door just because I guess not, it's not squire business. And then I hear some shouting and stuff, and then suddenly there's a huge explosion. That whole, wing, I guess it's like a spire that hangs off the side. I don't know what that's called. Explodes, falls off the castle. I've fallen in there. see my dad. He's dead. I see the king get up. He's tall, which is weird, right? Because dwarves aren't. I mean, I guess relatively a dwarf can be tall to dwarves, but he seemed kind of tall to me.
Yibs is gonna cross his arms lightly and go, I don't know. I mean, any race can be tall.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Like, I'm tall, but...
Yeah, anyways, my dad was dead in, like, the rubble.
You're just the one who mentioned tall, bro. I don't know.
I think it's weird that a dwarf was tall to me.
Okay, like, how tall are we talking? Like, if it's under 3 foot, it's not that tall.
It was
Are we talking, like...
over 3 feet tall.
Okay, well, I guess
Probably over, like, 5 feet tall.
Shit, okay, he was fucking massive, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know, I didn't get, like... I was panicking, I, did all I could. I saw my dad's sword, I grabbed that, and then it's like, this is weird. I'm not fighting him, and then I ran for like a week, dealt with that dwarf and the rest of her squad, and then we met, and now we're here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that dwarf.
Yeah, admittedly, I don't know about how that all panned out. She seemed kind of set on taking me in, even in the jail. She checked to make sure I was there first, but
Cops.
I mean, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, do you think you might want to stick around here, or are you coming back with us to the surface?
I mean, I still, my mom is still in Norbrand, so I'd best at least get back to her and the rest of the village.
Yeah, all right, cool.
But I don't know. What about you? What do you guys have going on before all this? I mean, I heard the little spiel you guys gave to Jimjar, and I mean, if that's all you're comfortable getting into, that's fine. I don't mean to pry. It's just I don't know how much I have to talk about with anyone else here right now.
Well, Yibs, what's your deal?
Yibs is gonna think for a second. Well, I left Pondwater, amicably, on great terms with everyone there, and then, with the support of my village, I kicked out, to try and make a name for myself, wandering around, doing what good and helping who I can, in a sense, and then I found myself at that bar after long enough. I had a couple of people that I ran with for a while, this gang of moon elves, but besides that, I've just been kind of on my own for a little bit. Gotta admit, I think this is the longest I've been with a gang of people in close proximity since those moon elves, and this is a slightly more mixed bag. And I'll look directly at Boopido.
Boopido is like, the cage is behind the carriage. He's looking at you through the carriage window on the side, but like 10 feet
and
back.
he has been this entire ride. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
He's in the cage. He's making conversation.
I'm glad we managed to make it out, even though, honestly, it kind of stings that we weren't able to get everybody.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully if you see that Jim Jar will speak up. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully if they're really gonna send the bigwigs after us, it'll leave the scraps to man it, and then people can take it into their own hands.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I don't imagine Elvira gets into, every prison scrap that happens there. Sounds like it would be. And you see he kind of looks out through like the front towards the drow, And then back to you guys. I don't, try to presume about every drow, but I feel like it would be beneath them a bit to get into riots and such. At least the highfalutin types, the house leaders.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe we are kind of funky. You think she wouldn't like ride out to catch us, right? She would just send like her.
Yeah, she's just gonna send her grunts,
mooks.
right?
I mean, I certainly hope so.
That giant spider, my goodness.
Yeah, I never seen that before. That's concerning, certainly.
And that's not something, she just whips out willy-nilly? Awesome.
Not while I was there, no. I seen her. She has like a whip she'll hit people with sometimes if she's in, a bad mood or if she's in a good mood. Truly, I believe it's her basest form of expression, maybe. But yeah, no, never seen her do that before. That's at least different. I don't know if it's new. I'm not her friend. I don't know her personally.
I guess that's fair, yeah. So, and then you're just gonna point over towards Alor and go, what's your deal? Where'd you come from?
Oh, well, I'm a bard. I, go where I go. I play shows. I don't really have a little squad? I don't really, I don't roll with one of those right now, but I've been doing fine. I've just been, I guess the freelance work was going well until then. Damn. Why did I agree to play with a band that I didn't know? Oh yeah, because I wanted a room for the night.
Yeah, you were 3 days in a tab.
But the freelance was going really well until then, thank you.
Oh, so you're a musician, huh?
By trade, yeah.
Maybe the ride there won't be so bleak.
Yeah, I suppose I could play us some tunes.
No, truly, if it wouldn't be any trouble to you, it's just, sometimes the Underdark, just the wheels of the carriage echoing off against the upper crust and whatnot be a bit ominous.
Yeah.
I live here and I'm willing to admit that.
Oh, you ask the locals for their opinions.
Okay.
Yves is gonna have like a little cloud come from his eyes, or I guess go from his eyes, as he smiles a bit genuinely and is like, yeah, wait, no, you should play something. That'd be great.
Everyone... Life of a performer.
You know the one about the goblin hunting the boar?
Do I know the one about the goblin hunting the boar? That's like the first
the
one
one
they
about
teach you when you go to the class.
Goblin pirates. You know about the pirate?
The pirate. I know some pirate tunes.
Well, you know a shanty. Love a shanty.
Oh boy.
She knows the one about the goblin pirates.
About the goblin pirates. It's definitely not about
I don't know.
goblin pirates, but I can probably play something.
Yeah, the song you're thinking of is about a few probably 30 years ago or so. A goblin got on a raft in the water pond and started just hoarding things.
The pirates.
And got a song written about the pond water pirate.
The pirates. You know that one?
Are we moving in the cart? Are we driving?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, alright. I'll play some music, because I was like, if we're at just chilling at a campfire right now, I don't know, man. We got people hunting us.
We got places to go.
Yeah, I'll play these guys a little ditty.
But although you did hear Yibs mention something called moon elves, go ahead and give me a history check on those.
Boy. That's a 16.
Cult is the mean word for it. It's like what a commune says it's going to be, but from what you've heard, and you've met a couple, they're genuine about that. They're we fucking love the moon. Her luminary essence guides us to and fro. We sway with her phases. And basically they're just hippie elves who fuck with the moon hard.
Alright. So,
your mom did not talk lovingly about them when they came through Willowdale.
Can't imagine so.
Which means that Yibs has a like, aw, dude, fuck yeah, it's the moon. You'll love to see it.
No, I don't know what that is. Do you have a song about the moon?
Yeah. I probably know a song or two about the moon.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
But yeah, no, you guys are carting along, listening to Alor's moon music as you guys, just pass through these huge expanses of cave. Like you guys cross like almost naturally forming rock bridges. You go over stints where the floor is just like a big series of like roots dangling from above you guys. You see all these huge bioluminescent mushrooms like providing some light. There are patches where it is completely dark except for any light you guys might provide from the carriage, but the drow didn't have much use for that, so there aren't like lanterns on the cart. But yeah, this place is strange, and parts of it are very beautiful, and I think all of it is very alien. You guys ride for takes about 3 days until you guys come to a more sturdy stop. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Ooh, that's my first good roll of the night.
19.
I got a 21.
As you guys come to a stop, you realize that the air is a little different here. It's less musty, and you notice with that the sound of flowing water. As you guys step out of the cart to see kind of what's going on, you see you guys are at a river shore.
Oh, okay. Does it look like it's a big river or like a small stream?
This thing is huge. It's like a big river.
Oh, damn, cool.
You see, looks like Sareth and Shushar kind of hashing it out a little bit away from the cart.
Yeah, this is nice. If I peek my head over, do I hear anything specific from Sheriff?
You got a pretty good perception check. You hear it can't be the only way to Slubladab. Why would you base your entire livelihoods? I mean, you need to trade, don't you? Why would you have a land route there? This thing it's not a boat, you know that, right?
Well, of course I know it's not a boat, Mr. Gazaret. It's a wagon, but the only way into Slubladop is via the Darklake. It's the only way there. It's always been the only way there. It's not like we built it in mind. We're on the Darklake, the old Quotoa. We're just living in the Darklake. We found a nice little cove, nice little farming space away. We built a city there. It's not crazy. It's normal stuff.
It's inconvenient, and we don't have a boat.
Yeah, no, well, that is a little more difficult, I suppose. I hadn't considered that at the meeting. But it's not like it's impossible to figure out.
It's easy. You don't have to think about if you're going to... You can just swim there, right? I mean, it's not a problem for you. You brought us all the way here, and you want to skip her off then?
Well, no.
This is gonna kind of turn and drag Alor into this if he can, Alor and Ron, and be like, I think they want us to cross the water.
In this thing?
How deep is it?
He's not even gonna do anything about it. He's just gonna say deeper than me.
You see Ron,
I would drown in that.
Yeah, put it, kind of hold his chin and nod.
Okay. Gibbs is gonna walk up to the two of them.
Mr.
Hey,
Gibbs.
did you say we're crossing this?
Oh, if only it were that easy. No, we're not crossing the river. We need to go along the river. Well, no, see, even that's an oversimplification. The only way to Slubladop is through the river. It's, think of the river as like a street, and Slubladop is a house. It's like we're trying to pull up to someone's house on the street, but the street's a river.
I see.
This guy is so wise.
So it's down the river?
Right, yeah.
Why can't we just go alongside the river?
Because it's less of a river and more of like a bunch of interconnecting rivers and lakes, and it's there is no by the river all the way to Slubladop. At some point we are going to need to get in the water, as it were. Slubladop is only accessible via the Darklake.
The Darklake? Why do they call it the Darklake?
It's dark.
What's in that lake?
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff in the lake. Absolutely do not get in the water.
But
Okay.
you just...
And you don't get in the water. We need to, get a boat or something in the water. But by no means...
Where are we gonna get a boat?
That's a great question.
What have I done? I voted for this.
We voted for this.
Okay, it was totally slipped my mind that was going to be an issue for you guys. I'm sorry.
For the past 2 days?
Look, do you think about every time do you think about how you walk when you're walking?
Yeah, I make sure I walk cool every time I walk anywhere.
Okay, young lady, do you think about how you walk when you walk?
Pretty much, right? That's how walking works. You have to think
Do you
about
guys,
it.
What?
Make sure you don't fall down. Like right now, I'm thinking about where I walk.
Yibs is gonna point and go, yeah, don't fall down.
You guys have to think about, like, left foot, right foot.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about, like, where I'm putting my feet. That's what I thought you meant.
Yeah, no, the other thing, like, it's like that, it's like, you memorize the way home, and then suddenly it's not, take the left here, get in the river here, it's just go home. I didn't think about the steps, and that's on me, and I'm sorry.
Well, he does sound really, really repentant.
Well, he is sorry, so...
He is really sorry. Okay, do you happen to have a boat nearby, sir?
Me? No, I don't have a boat. But, this thing is pretty sturdy, right? How hard could it be to turn into a boat?
You want to turn our land vessel into a sea vessel? Or lake vessel?
That's, yeah, how, hard could it be? People build boats how they build them out of mushroom caps here, and, I could attest to drow, services and culture that this thing's a little more advanced than a mushroom cap, right?
But it's not made to hold water.
And I'll look over at Stool and be like, don't worry, man.
No, that's fine. I'm not a boat.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's... We cool.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So, instead we could, travel along the river until we find somewhere that has a boat, or, something like that. But it would be time spent leaving kind of the route from... It'd add time to our trip and perhaps give our pursuers a chance to catch up a little bit. But at the same time, they're probably also not going to have a boat.
This guy is making a lot of interesting points.
You know what?
Yes, Shushar the Enlightened. So much so, he forgot the steps.
Unfortunately, I am gonna have to side with our fucked up drow guy.
Fucked up? What?
But, sorry man, have you seen you? Have you heard you?
Have I seen me? I'm quite handsome.
That is
What's he
never
look
been
like?
a question. I know.
He's not bad looking.
He's okay.
He looks like a little under the weather, but
Sickly.
I don't know why I'm fucked up.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
All right.
Look, This says the goblin with eyes, please.
I mean, Gibbs is a cleric. Can he heal you?
I mean, he could try.
I'm not healing him.
Why not?
Heal what? What do you need help with?
I mean, I'm sick.
Yeah. Eves is gonna try and cast Spare the Dying on him.
What did you do? Did it work? Do I look... Do I have bags under my eyes still?
Yes.
Damn it. Oof.
Maybe it's a long-term thing. Anyway,
maybe it's unfixable.
That's not true. They said there's a cure at the Grove.
But there's another question. While we're here, hey, Stool?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think you guys could cure this guy?
I mean, there's a chance we could. We're pretty in tune with nature over there. Plenty of druids and stuff. They could take a crack at it.
Druids?
I mean, I'm no healer myself, but if someone told him that we could, there's, it's not totally out of the question, I think.
Okay. Anyway, we're getting off topic. What do you think? Is anybody here decent with, like, woodworking? Do you think we could change this boat? Change this cart into a boat?
You see no hands go up. Are we totally sure it's not, airtight as it is?
You want to just dump this thing in the water and try?
I mean, maybe back burner it, now that you say it.
Eves is furiously thinking through his spell list to see if he could find something.
I don't know, maybe spare the dying on it. It seems to be a cure-all.
Listen, I think it worked on you. You're just gonna have to wait and see.
I don't feel good.
Anybody want to get married here? I can do that.
You see no hands go up.
Interesting. Alor, do you have anything that could help us with making a boat or getting a boat? How close are we to any civilization nearby?
I think there might be a town a day's up the river.
Okay.
Should we head there?
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? I mean, at the very least, they'll, not be this.
They might have a boat, if we're still gonna go with that.
It may be our best bet, because I'm not a craftsman.
I don't know how I feel about dumping our only transportation into the river.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing 3 for find a boat. Let's find a boat.
Let's find a boat.
All right. Okay, 5. I believe that's a majority. All right. Mr. Gazaret, up the river, please. Don't shut up. I know. He gets back in the driver's seat.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
You guys go and hop up into the back up into the carriage and ride along for another day. You guys doing anything on this day's trip?
I mean, I suppose I do want to ask, are we doing anything to, keep an eye out for being tracked, or...
I mean, I suppose Jimjar is kind of keeping an eye out. Yibs and him did make an attempt to cover up the tracks.
Yeah, Yibs will pop every now and then to make sure and see if it works.
Is it still working?
Yeah, no, it looks like it's still going good. The blanket's a little beat up now, but for now it's still doing okay.
I guess not. I mean, I can't think of anything that I could do to help us camouflage, so.
Okay. So you guys travel probably another 8-10 hours on the road. I don't know if there's anyone you guys want to talk to before we hit this next kind of location, this next little scene.
We had our talk between ourselves. We had a little bit of a chat with the other people. Alor, is there anybody you want to talk to?
Not off the top of my head immediately, so no.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm similar. I think I should be all right. We'll say I'm just been chatting.
Great. Okay. Yeah. As you guys kind of cruise along by the side of the Darklake, Eventually you start to hear like harbor bells and the sound of some other carriages and stuff wheeling out. And as you look out the windows, you see what looks to be kind of I'd say like an inexpensive town. Like this place is anti-opulence. You see it's generally kind of seedy, but you see that it is also housing a fairly small harbor, and there's a lineup of boats.
Okay.
As you guys get in, you see Shushar kind of makes his way up to the windows. Like he, I guess, climbs along the outside of the carriage.
Hey, so I didn't know how close we were to here. This is the Cloak Harbor. This place is outside of any, kingdom's jurisdiction. Real seedy place. Try to keep yourselves low profile, as it were.
Low profile, got it.
Yibs is gonna give like a turned down frown and go, yeah, okay.
Yeah, as you guys ride in, go ahead and give me perception checks.
The smartest thing I've ever done in my life was making Yibs good at perception.
That is a 21.
21, alright.
Oh, I almost got a good one. It's 9.
9, alright, yeah. Yibs, you're busy, I guess, trying to tuck away anything that you think might be expensive on yourself. I guess probably just like hiding your statue a little deeper in your bag or anything.
I've got my tail curled up underneath my jacket as if that'll blend me in better.
And Alor, you look out of the windows and you see people are looking at you. You guys are in a like drow houses carriage. You're probably in one of the more expensive things in the city.
Yeah.
You see Shushar gives you a thumbs up through the window.
We gotta sell this thing for a boat.
You see Ron still, he's also looking out the windows. Do you think anyone's gonna be able to afford it?
All we want is a boat.
Yeah, I guess that's
Someone
true.
can afford that.
What's the going rates for boats?
I've never bought a boat before.
Yeah, no, me neither. You see Sereth kind of pulls in next to looks like an inn, and hops out, and he'll come open the door and be like, yeah, we have to lose this thing. People, they have been throwing rocks at me and at the carriage.
Well, one of those sounds like a personal problem, but you're right that we should lose the carriage.
Yeah, I think you're right. No one's gonna want to buy this thing, are they?
Yeah, you see Shushar kind of steps out and it's like,
Yeah, I don't know anyone would feel safe with it.
All right, let's ditch.
yeah, you guys all hop out of the carriage and out of the cage, and just, I guess, leave it unlocked.
Just walk away. Leave the keys in the ignition.
Yeah, as you guys are like walking just away from it, you already hear the hinges on the door squeak. People are already diving into it.
What about our giant spider? Can't he come?
You see the spider, gets cut loose and runs off.
Jesus, that thing should not be free.
I know.
Again, I am a big proponent of the spiders. Yibs hates that shit.
I could have fetched so much more for that literally anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you find yourself in literally anywhere else.
When I look around, like, who am I seeing? Am I seeing a lot of drow?
I'd say you don't see a lot of drow.
Okay.
I'd say probably Sereth is one of the few drow here. But other than that, you see like these pale dwarves. You see a bunch more of these gnome folk, these deep gnomes. You see troglodytes, like these big, almost like lizardy toad people. You see Yibs. I guess both of you go ahead and give me perception.
Perception.
Or
Let's
investigation if you're looking, I suppose.
I guess
Oh,
investigation.
thank
Whichever.
God. Okay, I did a very bad
4.
perception, so I'm gonna do invest. My invest is a 9. I'm rolling 9s.
All right. You guys are a little preoccupied trying to fit into a place that you almost certainly couldn't to do as much taking in as you may like. But so far it seems to be a healthy mix of, I guess, yeah, mostly Dwegar and deep gnomes. But yeah, you see that Shushar will kind of lead you guys towards an inn.
Probably gonna stay here, at least just as a little hub, so we can try to find a ferryman or something.
Alright. Just a meet-back point.
Yeah, if someone wants to set up a room or anything.
Yibs is gonna make a big show of pulling his pockets inside out and revealing no dollars.
You see Shushar will dig through his stuff and hand you, looks like a wallet or like a wallet bag.
Try to, don't go waving it around. That should cover the room, or I suppose a couple.
Now we're talking.
We stay in the night here?
I mean, if there's not a boat available today, possibly.
Oh, God. And you don't think that they're gonna catch up to us if we're not moving?
It would be inadvisable, I think, for them to try to rush in here. I suppose kind of the laydown on the drow is they're like top of the food chain. No one else super likes them. So if they come in here trying to, claim bounty or whatever, they're probably just gonna get their shit rocked.
Alright, so
Interesting.
yeah, safety in numbers. Let's get the room at the inn.
Yeah, you guys set that up. I'll go scout the area.
And
right.
Jim Jar will join him.
Yeah, Yibs will look around. He sees the inn, but do there look to be any like stores nearby?
Oh yeah, there's little market stalls all over the place.
All right, the inn can wait. Okay, wait. Actually, before I make the inn wait, how much money do I have in this little purse? Let me pop it open.
Go ahead and roll me 2 d20s.
All right, $2. Here I come. That's very nice. That's $32.
All right, yeah, you got 32 gold in there.
I got a 19 and a 13. Okay. Yeah, this is marketplace money. All right. I'll look over at is Alor nearby? Is Ront nearby?
Yeah.
Alor is like currently inspecting the I guess sides, but am looking inside the inn through a window, maybe just kind of peeking inside.
Yeah, peeking in, it looks like the small lobby here is mostly empty except for someone at the counter. Looks to be one of these Dwegar, the Underdark dwarves, manning the counter.
Alright. Looks kind of dead in there. Alright. The fish guy said he's paying for the room, right?
Think so.
Alright. Is Yibs near me? Where's Yibs?
I'm outside, but walking towards the
Yibs
marketplace.
is wandering away.
Yeah.
Didn't he just...
Can we follow him?
Yeah. He's gonna draw a lot of attention.
Yeah. Ron and Prince will follow the two of you.
What a crowd.
Why, shopkeep? Hello there.
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception, Alor, as you're walking next to Prince.
That's a 16.
At least I won't be the craziest person.
16. Yeah, as you walk alongside this guy, in the fur of his neck, you can see that there is, looks like some metal.
Metal, sticking out of him?
No, looks like metal that some of his fur is, over, how an animal's neck, scrunches up around, the base of their head. Looks like under some of that fluff, there's, like ring of metal.
Some fancy armor.
It does look pretty fancy.
How much? Damn. So this guy's showing up being like, I'm a prince, and he has a fancy necklace on.
I mean, fancy armor might have been closer, but it is decadent by the looks of it. It looks like it's got admittedly a markedly elven design aesthetics on it.
I was gonna say, if I like inspect closer.
Yeah, as you go in to get a little closer, Prince will kind of look at you, kind of not side eye. It's more in noticing out of the side of his vision.
I'll be sure to show you more about it when we get inside. It may not be the time or place.
Yeah, let's get him out of the. Let's get everyone inside first.
So are we not going to the market?
We have to get him, and I'm gonna point at Yibs.
I am doing that, like, that scene from Avatar where he's rolling the, like, silver piece over his fingers. I'm doing one of those in front of whichever shopkeep.
Go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Oh, you know it. That's an 8.
Yeah, as you try to do that, it slips out of your finger and rolls like 5 feet away, and it is gone. It's like
No!
so, like, between like the crowd of people just walking, you see it just vanish.
My silver piece.
Yibs.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Are you throwing our money on the ground?
What's up?
Are you buying or selling? You see, there's one of these deep gnomes looking at you.
Huh?
Oh, what do you have to sell?
Oh, mostly do knives, mostly, anything we can pick up, small armaments, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, we're walking away, and Alor is gonna put a hand on top of Yib's head.
Oh, come on, you don't tease a guy like that. Buy something.
Yeah, we're walking away.
Hey, would you trade I'm gonna show him my drow short sword. Would you trade this for a dagger?
Yeah, sure.
How about 2 daggers?
Don't push it.
Why do you want a dagger?
Why do you want 2 daggers?
Because I thought he could give me 2 daggers. You drive a hard bargain, sir. 3 daggers for the sword.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, Yibs will start walking.
Alright, we gotta go and check in at the inn first, and we should get everyone settled, and then we can go shopping after.
Alright.
Alright, you guys...
If you say so.
Yeah, you guys head into the tavern. You see the Dwegar looks up. He's like, oh, welcome to the Cloaked Inn. What, you staying the night?
Yeah. Wait, how many rooms do we need?
We got four beds in a room.
4 beds in a room, and we have...
4 beds in a room, that's pretty good.
And you're not allowed to share beds. You pay for each one of yous.
Okay.
Yo, Yibs is gonna look at him quizzically. And how exactly will you enforce such a rule?
Mind your own business. I'll know.
Yibs is gonna look at Alor and go, I think we might want a different inn. This guy's gonna know if I slept in the same bed as, like, the drow guy.
Is there
I would never.
I would never.
is there any other inns?
Not as safe as this one.
Let's do it.
How many are you?
How many are we?
2 siblings, 1 big prince, 1 drow, 1 fish, 1 orc, 1 goblin, 1 half elf. Anything else?
Is that it?
What's Boopito?
Fuck, 1 freak.
One guy named Boopito,
Oh, did we get Jim Jar?
and a guy named Jim Jar.
That's 10.
All right. That's
So we'd need 2.5 rooms.
2.5.
Actually, 3 might be best because Prince is so
He'll
large.
need 2 beds.
He'll need 2 beds.
Okay.
Hey, you said nothing about 1 person using 2 beds. You said something about 2 people using 1 bed.
I don't like it, but I didn't say anything about that. You're right.
All right.
You step carefully now, but that'll be call it 5 gold. Don't
short me.
You know.
Yibs, who was putting 4 gold from his pocket, will grumble and pull out 5 gold. All right, here you go.
All right. One more for the drow. I don't know what you're doing here. You see,
All right, you can pay him.
Sarah huffs. I don't want to be here. I'm trying to leave. I hope you know that. Yeah, well. And you see Sarah toss a gold to him.
I don't support racism, but you're paying that.
He did kidnap a little guy.
I know.
Little guy.
It's tricky.
Where's the little guy? You shorting me?
What?
Is there another guy?
Oh, we forgot.
Alor.
He looks over the counter and Stool is there.
I put another gold on the table.
All right. I'll look the other way this one time.
Thank you.
Damn.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah. He tosses you guys 3 keys.
How we splitting?
All right, Yibs will catch one of the keys. I figure. Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna lean over towards Alor a little closer, so that others don't hear. Do we wanna put the weirdos in there? Do we want to put like Boobito and this drow in one room, or do we like want to keep an eye on them?
I was gonna say maybe all the people who want to go to the surface should get a room together. You know,
It's like a little club.
kind of, except we're all in an absolutely desperate circumstance.
I've been in a couple clubs like that.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm Team Surface Dweller, and Yibs is gonna start doing like a little thing with his hands to try to come up with a gang sign while you do the rest of the decisions.
I'm a surface dweller.
Wait 1 second. I'm just trying to actually write down all the people who are with us, because I have an outdated list.
I'm a surface dweller too, but I know that I'm, at 3 in that room, but should I be in a different room?
I mean,
Well, we don't want to put you in with the freaks.
Much
Can
appreciated.
you do 1 bed,
I can
or
squeeze
do you
it.
need 2 beds?
I only had 1 bed back at the Falcon Valve.
That's true.
I can curl up. I can pack it in.
All right, and if you can't, you can have mine, and I'll sleep. Like I don't know. I've slept on the ground before.
Me too.
All right, welcome to the team, and Yibs is gonna give his Surface Dweller gang sign.
He does it as best he can with his paws. I guess somewhere
All
between
right.
hands and paws.
Let's go, gang.
Do we need to sort the rest of them or just let them have at it?
I'm sure they can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it.
You guys pawn the other keys onto Topsy and Turvy.
What's this little mushroom doing?
Oh,
Yeah, how's he doing?
I don't know if it's all the same. I wouldn't mind staying with you guys. Or I mean, Topsy's nice too. I'd stay with her. Just
Maybe not with.
if
Yeah, no, you can come. You can come room with us.
it's, hey, all right. Is it okay that I don't want to go to the surface?
I mean, yeah. Do you want to learn about the surface?
Sure. The sovereigns would probably love to know that stuff.
All right.
The who?
Oh, they're like the people who run the grove. There's a couple of them. The sovereigns, at the, end of the month or whatever, we all, kind of do a big merge thing where we all learn about each other and stuff. I guess we're like a semi-hive mind.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll talk about the sovereign for you and your family.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys pile into your room. I don't know how much stuff you're planning to leave in the room.
No.
Yeah, that went very badly for us last time. Or for me,
Leave my
rather.
hook upstairs. I do not need it.
No.
Gonna have a drink and go to bed. But yeah, everyone else kind of makes their way into rooms. And yeah, the town is yours. I'll say that the Cloak Harbor has a marketplace, kind of there's a tavern, there's a harbor. And then there's some more permanent living space, but it's pretty small.
Okay.
Nice. All right, I'm into it.
But yeah, feel free to pick a spot to start looking for a ride.
Yibs is going to start practicing his gold flipping trick while walking to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Okay. Listen, I'm not doing this in public yet. And it's a good thing, because that's a 7.
Yeah, as you try it in the room, and you drop the coin and it rolls under the door. You open it and it's gone.
God damn it. My silver. My gold. All right. Maybe I'll just go down and buy something normally, like a freak.
I was gonna say I wanted to also go and look at the marketplace.
All right. Yeah, you guys head down to the market.
Come along, Bard.
Yeah, the two of you and Prince will stay and he'll stay and watch after Stool.
Okay.
You guys looking to buy anything in particular?
I mean, I guess I technically have everything I need right now, but
Yibs is looking for a shield. Any kind of shield. A buckler, perhaps. A kite shield would do. A tower shield. Peak.
Yeah, I suppose starting there, you guys walk into town and find, looks like a blacksmith market cart. Looks like they hauled all their equipment here. And you see one of these Dwegar kind of lifts up his smithing mask. He's like, what can I get you? You looking for something in particular?
Yibs is gonna lean in and go, I need defenses.
You see he kind of looks back and forth, and then as you say shield, it's like, a shield. He looks at his partner, and they both kind of just nod. That we can. You need the shield. We can get you a shield. That's no big deal.
Excellent. I would love that. Do you have anything smaller, kind of lightweight?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. You see they hand you. It looks like it looks admittedly pretty plain. Looks like they're just hammering out armor and shields on the cheap.
How much?
Will be two gold.
It's a deal. And Yibs will drop 2 gold on the table and pick up the shield.
All right, yeah, Yibs has a shield now.
Is it wood or is it metal?
It's metal. It looks pretty, you've held sturdier shields. It's not great. It'll, still give you the +2, but you're not sure for how long.
Yeah, it might break down over time. That's okay. If it can take a hit, then it's worth it enough. All right. Thank you much, sir.
Yeah.
Bard, do you want anything?
Bart, my name's Alor.
Alor, do you want anything?
I guess I was gonna say I'd look for armor, but I don't know what the next step up from leather is.
Probably studded.
Yeah,
see, I was trying to find it on here, but it was under the more. Yeah, I don't know if I can get that right now.
Are you proficient in heavy armor?
Unfortunately, no.
Tragic.
I am a bard, as you did say, and we do not come with light armor, or we do not come with heavy armor skills.
I have medium armor skills, but I also like to be stealthy, so I also am down to only light. Unless we prep up for a battle, then I can bust out my medium.
Okay, so we're looking for a boat, but do we need maybe everyone's well stocked up on weapons, right? Ron, you have a big sword.
Yep.
Do you need something other than that big sword?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't think so. I think it keeps my hands full at the moment.
All right. You've got, and Alor's gonna look down at Yibs and look down at the hook.
Hello. Hello.
You have a big fish hook.
Yeah.
All right.
Yibs is going to grab the edge of it and hand on the rope and twirl it around a little and go, this thing's more useful than you could think. Trust me, it's a...
I did see him cut someone with it.
Yeah.
And you probably gave them tetanus, right?
No, I keep this... I'll look at the blade of it. it's clean, right?
I mean, I guess that's up to you. How well do you take care of your hug?
Let me roll a luck check.
How clean is it today?
It's a 10, so it's perfectly average.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, there you go. It's okay.
Alright, so who else? Prince is at the room, but so what's up with that guy?
Oh, Prince? Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds like he talks like he's not an animal.
And do you believe that he's a prince?
I mean, I don't know the legitimacy of anything he said. I'm from Gauntlgrim. I don't know much about the elf stuff.
Wait, yeah, is that... What did he say he was? Or, no, he said he was an elf, but someone else said he was something else, right?
Quotoa? Or not Quotoa?
It might have been Quatoa.
No, I think they said he was a quack.
Quaggoth.
Quaggoth. Yeah, are Quaggoth normally super smart?
I saw the ones looked like their pen back at Valkenvalve, and they mostly just seemed like animals.
Alor's... Are we just still in the middle of, like, the little shopping center?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys are probably just, like, walking around.
Okay.
Yeah, we're loitering in front of Shield Guy.
There's a line.
I mean, he did say his name was Prince Darendel, and there is an old elvish family, or it was a royal... There was a... Darendels were the, like, original royalty, you know, before everything broke up. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, a little. But, I mean, if it does sound legit, if that's the case.
That was how many ages ago?
3.
That was 3 ages ago, so I think maybe the most likely case is that maybe someone's wiped his memory with a spell and given him a new one.
Oh, what if he's a ghost?
That possessing...
I've seen a ghost.
The body?
You seen a ghost?
Yeah, what if he's a... I'm gonna look, like, squint my eyes at the both of you and go, have either of you touched Prince?
You did. He carried you.
Yeah, he held you while you were dead.
Oh.
He was dead, though. Does that count for a ghost?
Yus is gonna point at Ront. Dude, jury is still out on Ghost.
I don't know that we should be sharing a room with a ghost.
I mean, we've been safe with him so far.
It's true.
That's true.
I don't know. I mean, he's saying stuff that's true, and he really believes it, but like I said, that it would be impossible for him to still be alive.
Does seem kind of... I mean, no one else down here even knows that there is a surface, it seems.
Yeah, they don't know what the sun is.
But then one of these, monsters does.
Yeah, I mean, he does have this... Did
So
you guys
he's
see
saying
the
something.
thing by the armor he's wearing?
He's wearing armor?
Maybe?
That's not his fur?
The gold
do you
and
mean?
silver? Probably not.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he said he'd tell me more about it when we were on the street.
Alright, well, you should talk to him about that. Is anybody else in the group kind of weird?
I mean...
I know I've kind of fallen in with you two guys, but you both are still a little weird to me. But surface dwellers are surface dwellers.
Wait, how am I weird?
How am I weird?
I'm gonna point at Ront. You're involved in like a political assassination and we're on the run. I'm gonna point over at Alor and go, I guess you're not that bad.
Thank you.
Really? I'm just, you're actually pretty alright compared to a lot of other people we're with.
Well, for the record, Ron, I don't care that you're part of a political assassination.
I don't know that. I don't. Please don't go throwing that around so loosely.
Listen, it's okay if you did kill the king.
Okay
it's
if
fine.
you did it, man. You can tell me. I won't tell anyone.
I don't. I didn't.
Okay.
Yibs is gonna, like, point a thumb at him and go, get a few drinks in him, though.
I'd love to.
You see Ron blushes.
Yibs does, too. He'll move his thumb over towards Alor.
I guess I have to go talk to should I go talk to Prince, or should we try to secure a boat? Or, well, the fishman...
I think we can talk to him on the boat
fishman
ride.
was going to find us a boat, right?
Yeah, but I think time is of the essence. We might want to try it as well.
He did sound like we could have enough time to spend the night here.
That's true.
As you guys wander around the market, you find yourselves in, it looks like kind of community board. I guess give me perception as you walk by this thing.
It's okay, it's a dirty 20.
At this point, I am going to put expertise in perception, and it won't matter, because I got an 8.
Yeah, you and Ron are in the thick of discussing whether or not Prince is or is not a ghost.
Scholarly discussion.
Tuning them out.
And Alor, you see something you are all too familiar seeing. You see on this message board your face and a price.
God damn it.
Along with that, you
We've
see
been here for 5 minutes.
Yib's face, you see Prince's face, you see Shushar, you see Stool, Sareth, Jimjar, Boopito. You see your whole entire group's faces on this board.
Yep.
With written in like not quite elvish, wanted, bring them here. Not here, but to a location.
How much?
You guys are running for, it looks like 150 each right now.
Like, routine, like all of us are?
Each.
Okay, does Yibs walk up and see this? Or is Alor covering it?
If Alor wants to point it out.
Laura is gonna, she puts her hand up, stops, but like pulls them off to the side into like an alley across. Because I don't want to stand next to our wanted board. I'm sure this place got. There's wanted posters all over town for us, and Alor's taking off her jacket
Of us?
and flipping it inside out,
Whoa.
and putting it back on. We need to like lay low. Like we need to get back to the inn, and, well, that innkeeper will probably maybe sell us out, so maybe a bribe, or maybe we try to lay low with it.
Yep, we'll give him 1 extra gold, and he won't sell us all out for a maybe possible 1,500 gold.
Should we take them down?
That.
Yibs is going to rush over to the wanted
my
poster
God.
board. Seth,
Yeah.
my wanted poster. How's it looking? Is it drawn? I don't imagine it would be
It's
a
not
photograph. Is it
printed.
painted?
Looks like it's.
Is it like ASCII art of Yibs'
Yeah.
face, like on a Games Facts?
No,
Final Fantasy VII?
It looks like it is drawn, yeah.
And my likeness.
They got you dead to rights.
Oh, what a handsome devil, and he'll rip it off the wall.
Go ahead and give me. I suppose you're not trying to be sneaky. You said you sprinted over to it.
Ripped it off the wall.
Just gonna go ahead and give general just environment perception check. Just okay, that's a 3. No one notices you guys.
Okay. Awesome.
Ooh. Yibs is he's gonna fold up this wanted poster and then look over at Alor and Ront and go, okay, look away. And then dip into that alley we were in.
Look away.
All right, yeah.
Okay, do they?
That looks away.
All right. Yibs is going to dip into the alley, pull out his statuette, and like, you know when you have a really long day and you just spend like 4 minutes rubbing your face just to pretend you're human?
Yeah.
Yibs is gonna do one of those to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
Transforming Yibs. Okay. No, shit, there would be something that's really, really in character, but so stupid. And something that's okay, yeah, no. Yibs is gonna walk out, looking like... You said most of these people are Dwergar? The, like, deep dwarves?
A lot of those, a lot of deep gnomes. You see a drow every now and then, but they're definitely sparse. Go ahead and give me another perception.
Well, no, I'm not looking for anybody, like, in particular. Just, like, the general makeup of the place.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you will see walking out a young-looking, kind of cobbled together from most people around here, deep dwarf.
Now I have to ask, Disguise Self, it does say you can be a foot shorter or taller.
Well, that's what I was saying. My incredibly in-character thing would be to have him disguise self to only be 1 foot taller and be like, well, clearly they're not looking for me. They're looking for a goblin 1 foot shorter than me.
Yeah, no,
But no, yeah. He is a 4'2" deep dwarf.
Yeah, you come out still wearing, like, the same clothes and everything, so you're not unrecognizable
Hey,
to you.
No.
No?
Including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings.
Alright, well, excuse me.
I am, instead of holding a hook, I am holding a gun. No, just like a sword.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hello, it's lovely to make your acquaintance.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. And Alor's gonna swing her guitar forward and strike a chord and also cast Disguise Self.
Hey, listen, I did it in the alleyway.
I am in the alleyway. I never left. I've been in the alleyway this whole time. You're the one who sprinted out to our wanted posters.
That's a great point, stranger.
I'm lucky, because Dwagers can be about 4'5", so that's the perfectly 1 foot under. Yeah, just change into a Dwagar with, like, I don't know, some short black hair and change my guitar into, because that's probably pretty discernible. I don't know. What's a big long instrument that kind of looks like a guitar?
Do a standing
Because
bass.
does it still have to... 1 second, let me read.
Piano.
Concert piano.
Yeah, a big concert piano
Concert
strapped
piano.
to my back.
Dude, that would go crazy for an orc bard.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. It changes into, like, a violin,
Goliath.
and I strap it over my back.
Okay. You see Ron just lets his hair down and kind of ruffles it
Maybe
up.
we can grab you a cloak really quick.
That might be good.
Sparkles in Yibs' eyes as he lets down his hair.
Whoa. That'll be the fan clip moment.
Oh, there you go. It's in choppy slow motion.
Frame by frame. Yeah, stop at a quick place to grab Ront a cloak.
How much are cloaks going for, Cloaksmith?
Yeah, that's easy. Like, just like a gold for, or essentially just like a sack someone
Cut
turned
open.
into a cloak. Yeah, more or less.
I'll give a gold for a cloak.
Yeah, I don't want to go over and sneakily grab these wanted posters, but so everyone's gonna have to believe us.
Good thing you don't gotta be sneaky.
I mean, I guess I do look different now. I forgot about that already.
Yeah.
As long as you loudly say, I'm a bounty hunter and am looking for these
Yep,
people.
I do exactly that.
You should be fine.
I walk. Yibs had to ask, how's my drawing looking? Dead to right?
Yeah, they got your ass.
Damn it.
Damn, who was in our cell? Who was the, like, stenographer?
Their artist is great.
Her artist
I
is
guess
great.
both of you go. I guess give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
What?
That's a 14.
No way. That's a 11. I have not rolled anything above a 9.
Looks like it's probably some altered version of like illusory script or something that they then translated to script. So I guess in a weird way it is almost you could almost get away with saying it's ASCII art.
Thank you, Seth. Thank you.
Yeah, gather up a couple of these wanted posters to show folks.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll another public check.
I'm a random Dwagar woman grabbing some wanted posters. Leave me be.
All right, the public crit.
What?
What? Love how Yibs runs up and rips it off and nobody sees it.
Why do you crit so much?
I really don't know. I mean, at least so far it's been for Ron.
Well, okay, wait, but Alor was trying to be stealthy.
I was gonna say.
I wasn't, and thus didn't roll a stealth. Does Alor get to roll a stealth?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Go ahead, roll a stealth.
How stealthy am I? Well, guess what?
How
It's
stealthy
1. I
Alright.
accidentally stepped in front of someone and like shoved into them.
Yeah, someone was looking
You knock
at
over the board.
at the bounty board, and you move in front of them and grab it, and you feel a stern hand on your shoulder.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
You feel the grip tighten.
I was observing the literature here.
You get turned around and see a one of these like melty, like reptilian folk with troglodyte looking down at you.
Sorry, you can have it. Gonna hold out the posters.
You see it. He gives you kind of a smug grin and takes it from your hand and kind of pushes you away.
Appreciate it.
And you see he puts it back on the board.
He didn't even want it.
Jeez. Alright. Never mind.
Best of luck to you, bounty hunters.
Just standing like stiffly. Get that good bounty.
And I'm always saying, get
You
that
know
good
what?
bounty.
You know what my dad always said. Get that good bounty.
You know what mine always said?
Oh.
Not much. After I was done with him,
Wow, man. I'm sure he deserved it.
as much as any other sorry soul here.
Who turned it up for patricide?
You see he puts one of his hands out.
Mosk.
I'm gonna nudge you. Introduce yourself to the man.
Why, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Korg.
Korg. That's a name I won't soon forget.
You see he kind of, like, his handshake was firm and you just feel it slack as he kind of just limply lets you go, and then he like turns to walk away and he stays on your eyes until his back is completely to you.
Okay. He's, as soon as he gets out of like range, Yibs is just gonna turn to Alor and go, what the fuck,
Laura's
dude?
quickly walking the other way. Already, we gotta lose this guy.
What was
Gotta
that?
lose this guy, man. I didn't
Yeah,
see
no
him.
shit.
I don't know how I didn't see him.
Ran right in front of him.
I saw the post. They did a good job. They never do a good job.
I thought maybe you knew him or something.
You stepped on his foot.
Did I?
You walked in front.
I think you might have.
I assume.
He's gonna kill me.
Anyway.
I don't have enough healing magic to deal with that.
Did he look okay? Like how big was this guy?
He was like about as tall as Ron. Like, I guess shorter Ron's pretty tall. He was like 6 feet tall.
Ooh, and I
Fuck,
just
that's double
went
my
down to
height.
like 4'5".
Yeah. You can feel now a fraction of the pain I feel every
And
day.
that was only a little bit terrifying, and I do not at all never want to be in the Underdark again.
Yeah, no, this troglodyte, yeah, he's like pretty decked out too. He had like, you see he didn't have any weapons on him. He just had like a scrappy like blue coat and I guess just no pants, just a real Donald Duck of a coat.
I got threatened
What did-
at dick
what did he say his
level,
name was?
and this guy wasn't
Mosk.
even wearing
Yeah, really.
pants.
He did not have a dick out though. Must be like a lizard thing.
But it was dick level, so disrespectful.
Yep. No, the level is what matters. Okay, yeah, we gotta go.
Let's make a choice to be a little more sneaky, shall we?
Liam's is gonna look at you and go, let's.
Excited to know who I'm drawing for this episode.
Lizard man.
Yeah, Mr. Mosk.
I'm gonna draw Ron with his hair down.
Hair down, cloaked up.
Hair down, like, pecs out.
Tits out, Ron.
Tits out, Ron. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna draw.
We're like, shit, we need a disguise. And Ront is like, I got it. And just unbuttons his first 4 buttons.
No one will be able to look away.
That's what we want, right?
My face perfectly camouflaged.
You guys are hustling away from here. Where are you guys headed?
Should we go right to the inn after that?
I would say docks.
Yeah, let's see
if we can
maybe
grab
if
a
we
boat.
can find the fish guy. See if he's secured us a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys hustle down to the docks, you see that there's a few ships lined up here. Go ahead and give me investigation checks. Try to find either Shushar and Jimjar or someone willing to ferry you guys.
17. Looking around for the boys.
Ooh, a 17.
Oh, 217.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, as you guys look around, you spot your allies chatting up. Looks like, you're actually not sure. This guy, like, big, gray skin, also wearing a cloak. Pretty tall as well. You see there's a few of them over there. And Alor, you see, as you guys are walking through, you see just a kobold sitting at the kind of anchor point of one of these ships at the dock, just kind of sitting on a dock post, kicking their feet, but no one's talking to them, and their dock area seems pretty sparse, except for the boat they're sitting in front of.
Okay. Should we go talk to the guys? Or
Yeah, I'm down.
see what they're...
Oh, wait. How do we communicate that we are us?
Oh, shit.
Let's have Ront go first.
You guys make your way over to Jimjar and Shushar, and Ront will kind of lower his hood. You see, it takes Shushar a second to realize who that is. Oh, good.
I know, the tits out.
It's distracting.
That's Alor and Yebs there in disguise. We're wanted.
You see Shushar, or you see Jimjar kind of tenses up and kind of rests his hand on the butt of his crossbow. You see the figure they're talking to is like,
I saw the poster. I'm not interested in assisting any drow.
and you see that puts Jimjar at ease a little bit. This figure turns over to look at the both of you. You see he looks kind of orcish, kind of in build. You see it in kind of the eyes and where he has, or where Ront has tusks. You see that this guy's entire like lower jaw is like chitinous and insect-like, and you see that on his like arms and fingers, you see that it matches. You see Shushar was like,
Yeah, sorry, we got a little distracted talking to our new orc friends about if they had any transportation, but they flew here, unfortunately.
Flew?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I suppose we are mostly secluded bats. We fly on bats.
Oh.
looking up at this guy under his cloak, you see he's like where Mosk was wearing like a ratty, like blue coat, probably just hemmed together from various pieces of fabric you found. He is wearing like a nice blue, like official coat, like blue, like bright blue, has like golden epaulets, has like shoulder pads and like buttons with ropes connecting them to each side of the jacket. It's nice, but it also does look beat up and a little old.
Yibs wants that coat, but he'll put that to the side for now.
He'll think about that later.
He'll think about that code later.
I suppose you guys could give me history with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's a 18 and a 7.
That's a 19 and a 9.
Wow.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Yeah, no. Nice coat. Could use
I've always said that.
Could use a tailor's touch, but other than that, it's like a good fixer-upper.
Gibbs is gonna plainly go. Where'd you get the coat?
We have a lot of them back home.
Cool.
Where's home?
Oh, it's you see, he's kind of starts talking. He's like, nowhere. Yeah, you see Jimjar kind of leans. I suppose you guys are a lot closer in height now. Leans over to you and he's like, yeah, the orcs are pretty secluded. It's honestly astounding. We saw one here.
They're not all... Oh.
These.
Okay, so... Wait, so they just travel around, or...?
You're not sure. He's yeah, you... I suppose asking Jimjar's like, yeah, maybe later.
Okay.
Gibbs is gonna lean over and go, these bats you fly, you wouldn't happen to have any you could spare?
Oh, afraid not. We, the few of us flew in on what we had there, 2 people each, and the 4 of us, 2 bats.
Damn. Okay, how about a boat?
We don't have boats. We don't need them.
They flew in.
Okay, then, I'll look over at our friend here and go, any luck on finding a boat?
So far, it's mostly been rude people, but that is to be expected. I, lived here a few months. It's, par for the course, I suppose. But, feel free to look around for yourselves. We'll go take this end. You guys take that end?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see they shake the orc's hand and he makes his way back towards the marketplace.
Giant bat. Huh?
Yeah, I guess.
That was an orc.
Creepy. Oh,
That
yeah.
wasn't-
He looked kind of different, right?
Like, crazy different. He had, like, bug parts.
You don't have any bug parts, do you?
I don't think so.
Alor, you can't just ask someone that. Just ask if they have bug parts, dude.
Do you have any bug parts?
Lord.
Gibbs will blush and look away.
Oh my god, he does! Just step away from
Gibbs
you.
will curl his tail a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah, let's look at this dock, shall we?
Yeah, as you guys go along the dockyard here, you see that it is mostly pretty heavily guarded boats. Looks like people who brought their market stalls in, the boats they rode in on. But Alor, you did see this lonely kobold at an otherwise unmanned boat.
Right. I'm gonna point him out to Ronton Yibbs. What do you think? Do you think I guess I don't understand really how old kobolds age, so I guess guessing how old he is isn't gonna help me.
Gibbs assumes that kobolds are just like a cooler goblin and thus likes them a lot.
Okay, you want to go talk to that guy?
Yeah,
let's
sure.
just see.
He looks maybe
He's
my age.
got, maybe he'll drive us, or maybe we buy his boat. I don't know.
Maybe we buy his boat.
All right, let's head over to this
Okay.
lone kobold.
Alright, you guys come over, and as you approach the kobold, you see they perk their head up and hold out like a small knife, even by like small people standards.
Whoa.
Hey, easy,
Gibbs is going to pull his short sword.
Oh, wait, come on, easy.
You pulled first.
You approached me.
Yeah, coming over to talk to you.
About what?
I don't know. You're in a boatyard. We're looking for a boat.
Oh,
Wouldn't happen to be selling a boat, would you?
selling a boat? I don't think so.
What about a ride?
Would you happen to own a boat?
Oh, certainly. Yeah, no, you could probably use it. You can show you the ropes, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of my element. I was a cabin boy on the boat. for Captain Crozel, and they're dead. They're all dead.
Oh.
All of them died.
Oh. So, what I'm...
You'd do well as our captain then, as the only survivor.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Young boy, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Cobby.
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 Cobby the cabin boy, yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Well, Cobby, this sounds like your first great business opportunity. We need a ride to Sloobladop.
Sloobladop. Okay. Yeah, that's doable. Sure. It'll run you guys. I mean, honestly, I don't want to be here, and I am not capable of getting this thing there safely myself.
Okay, so we'll be back here, as soon as we can get everyone, maybe an hour.
Oh, admittedly, I'm gonna need the night.
Oh boy.
I gotta get myself sorted. I don't have much stuff myself.
Okay.
We'll take off in, get some sleep. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, as it were.
Alright, but first
Say,
thing...
Cobby, first thing in the morning.
In the what?
In the morning?
First thing after the night.
So sorry, I'm not familiar. But, yeah.
In 8 hours.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Gibbs will put a gnarled hand on... No, he's not old.
You already said it.
I'm doing my old guy voice, but I was like, yeah, he's a
Dwagar.
he's a youthful Dwagar.
Yes, lovely. It would be an honor. How much of a price would we be paying?
Oh, no, I'm closer to hiring you guys than you are to hiring me. I more or less need a crew to work the boat and help me survive
Alright,
the trip to anywhere but here.
And, we really got the group for you, Cobby. We got
Indeed.
some winners.
That is so good to
And
hear.
I'm happy to be your first mate.
Alor.
I don't know that I have what it takes to be captain.
Oh, don't say that. You're the most experienced of all of us on the waves.
I certainly hope that's not true.
I've been on a boat before. We'll be alright.
Oh, perfect.
We have 2 captains.
2 captains. Wow. Well, I can only hope you're better than the last captain. He was a jerk who liked to kind of start shit. He was, he wanted to be the bandit captain of the Darklake, and then the bandit captain of the Darklake killed him and killed everyone else on the boat. So that's, except for me, I hid in a trunk until I heard it all stopped, and then I crashed the boat a little bit into the dock here. It's fine, we stopped taking on water. Okay, full disclosure, that's what I'm going to be doing most of while you guys go rest is fixing that, but it will be ready by the time you get back.
Alright.
If you say so.
That sounds...
You let me know if you need any help patching the ship up.
I mean, I guess if you're not doing anything, but I need to...
I might stop in, sure.
I really appreciate it.
I might look a little different next time you see me.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people take the time to, shave or whatever here.
I'll nod my head and go haircut.
Haircut, yep.
And just for transparency's sake, Dwergar Yibs is also bald.
But, yeah, 8 hours, see here. Please be so careful. This place is awful.
Yeah, it sucks.
I have been here for a week, and the boat is empty.
Oh. They took everything, huh?
Every single thing.
I mean, I guess you didn't have anyone to leave it with.
Nope. Also at the same time, I have not left the harbor even one time.
Do you need somebody to come help you?
I mean, I've been working on patching up the hole, but what would be very helpful is if, I don't know, do you guys have any food?
Oh, I probably have some rations.
Yeah, you have some food on
Yeah,
you.
give him some food.
Here you go, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Call it 7 hours then. I'm gonna get to it. I'll see you guys.
In 7 hours.
See you guys later. Don't hold me to 7 hours. It's
An unrealistic timeline.
it is. Again, be very careful.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay.
You see, Kabi walks up the gangplank and goes into the bowels of the ship.
Is he not gonna pull up the plank?
Yips is-
I think he should definitely pull up the plank.
You see, he does not. You see that this thing it's like a riverboat. It's not, any sort of seafaring vessel.
Gibbs is gonna look over to Alor and go,
I really like him.
Yeah, it's really
He seems nice.
Yeah, and at least we're helping him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
All right.
like he's not gonna take advantage of us. I feel like
No,
we're not gonna,
that's why I
feel
like him.
He's not gonna hurt us.
Yeah, we kind of had to find the one person who we definitely could beat up.
The one person who was doing worse than us, yeah.
Yeah.
Gibbs is gonna like dust his shoulders and go, speak for yourself. I got plenty of people in my periphery who's doing worse than me.
Who's doing worse than you right now?
Gibbs is gonna do a little like look at Alor and then start walking.
Get back here. Walks faster.
Nah, we have equal length legs now. You can't outrun me.
You see, as you guys are leaving the harbor, Shushar and Jimjar will catch up with you. God, we didn't have any luck, unfortunately. This place is awful.
Got a boat. We'll be ready in 8 hours.
Oh, you guys found a boat, that's great.
Yep. A little kobold who doesn't know how to drive is piloting it, but don't worry, he sure does know how to patch a boat.
You wouldn't happen to know how to drive a boat, would you?
I come from Sloopletop. That place is a harbor city. I can do a boat.
Perfect.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, because he's steered us incorrectly once before. There's my crit. I see through his brain.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. This guy can do a boat.
Okay.
His sense of direction, or I guess not even his sense of direction is wrong. It really just slipped his mind that the water was going to be an issue for everyone else. But I don't think that speaks to his ability behind the wheel.
Okay. Now he's gonna get to the boat and be like,
Oh, you guys meant a boat that floats on the water, not under the water. Yeah, this is gonna be a tricky one, I don't think.
I don't know, you guys.
I'm used to underwater boats. Just slipped my mind.
jackass. Alright,
Jackass.
let's head back to the inn. Yibs just did that conversation to himself in muted conversation.
Just poisonous inner thoughts. Yeah, you guys managed to make your way back to the inn and kind of group up back with Prince, who's looks like he's just tossing Stool from hand to hand. You hear Stool in your head is laughing.
Oh.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we got a ride in the morning, but not until the morning. We should probably all stay inside because there's wanted posters for us everywhere out there.
Oh,
Yibs is gonna, with a giant grin, show his wanted
We're
poster.
still chased.
I was wondering who your friends were around.
I know. Wait, we're in, like, the inn, right? We're in our room?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, he's gonna move his hands in front of the top of his head like Sailor Moon, and then dismiss his transform self.
Yeah, you see, Prince's eyes trail the top of your head as it goes a whole foot down.
You fucker. Yeah, wait, shit, we should have gone which one of us do you think is which?
Well, that would have been perfect if you waited 30 seconds. Yeah, I guess if we're gonna... We got everything we needed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
About.
dispel the spell and look down at Yip.
What up?
Okay, so we're all wanted. Did anyone notice you or anything?
I did step on this big guy's foot, and he was kind of weird about it.
Okay, so we should watch out for this person. What'd they look like?
He was big and kind of looked like a lizard. He had a blue coat on. That's it.
Oh?
You see Chushar goes and he takes like a chair in the room and props it under the doorknob.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh no.
That's, so you know how, like, okay, yeah, no, that guy is, Bandit Lord Mosk? Did he say his name?
He did. I maybe thought he was crazy man, so I didn't look him in the eye. So
That could either be really good or very bad.
Oh, I looked him in the eye.
Kind of depends on his mood. He's like a scourge on the Darklake. He's bad news. But yeah, no, he sometimes, I hear stories like, avoid eye contact, or he, sets in on you, or if you don't make eye contact, it makes you look weak, and then he locks in on you.
Fuck, dude, oh no.
Crazy man, I don't think Crazy Man is wrong, per se.
no, I don't think so either. So like, how is he about like people stepping on his foot?
Insanely bad move. You just stepped on his foot. That that's no good. You really don't want to be doing that.
I mean,
you see Jim Jars kind of pacing around.
I said I'm sorry and I gave him the poster back.
You gave him a poster?
He asked for it back. He said he was looking at it, and so I gave it back to him.
He was polite.
Whose
to
poster
you?
did you give?
I mean, kind of. I mean, more polite than I thought he was gonna be.
You see that Jim Jar rushes over to the window and shuts the curtains.
Yibs is gonna... okay. Okay.
You guys weren't followed here, were you?
I didn't check if we were followed. I look over at Ron.
No, I was kind of thinking about ghosts and that other orc.
I was also thinking about
I was
ghosts.
thinking about that little kobold. I really think somebody should go help him fix that boat. I want to leave in less than 8 hours.
You think that one of us should go out
No,
alone?
not anymore.
Okay. I've got an idea.
He put it back on the board. He
go
didn't take it
down-
with him.
Yeah, but whose poster did you
I
give
said
back
I was
to him?
grabbing a couple for the crew, so I don't know.
Okay, but it wasn't mine. I notably took
was from a
mine before
different
he got
board.
there. Fuck.
Oh no, same board.
It was the same board? Oh, I thought we'd been
Yeah.
walking along after.
No, I think that conversation you guys had was in that alley that Yibs ran back to.
Yeah. Okay. I can go down to the inn, to the lobby of the inn, tell the innkeeper if he sees a lizard man to give us a phone in because he's a friend, which will give us a heads up if he comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I could also knock out the innkeeper and fortress up. So really, we have two options.
He might not have followed you. He was clearly on some other agenda.
And
He was looking at the
was
wanted
disguised.
posters. You're disguised. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Though,
We were both disguised.
The romp
if he was
wasn't.
looking at the wanted boards, he would have then a reason to kill Dwagar you and bring in this you. So maybe a lateral movement, but if you're find a hood for you to put on or something. He'll be looking for a stocky Dwagar woman.
I can,
you don't
I can
fit that
transform
description.
into something else when we go back out too.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Okay. I'm so
Yeah,
nervous.
Yibs is going to.
Yeah.
Yibs is gonna blow out the candle in the room.
Now it's just dark. Yibs, you can't see at all.
Hey, I don't know if I have dark vision. I do have dark vision. Hey.
You do? I thought you didn't when you were in the cell. Alor, do you not have
I
dark
don't
vision?
have dark
either.
vision.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, then Alor can't see anything.
Yibs can see.
I don't like this.
This is fine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the middle of town. He might not, go full crazy and blow us up or anything.
Does he blow people up?
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
I don't know. I just said that.
Oh my
Don't
god.
worry about
Is he
blowing
gonna
up.
blow me up? You said he's a river captain. Does he have cannons?
I think the only people that got anything like that are orcs.
Oh, what?
They've
what's
got all
the
sorts of
deal
crazy
with
contraptions over
They
there.
look what? So where we're from, orcs don't really look like that. Just like how our goblins look different. Well, our goblins also look a little different than him sometimes. But
Yeah, you see, Jimjar speaks up. Is it? Well, I think, rumor has it that, probably maybe 1,000 or so years ago, the drow wanted to create like a kind of like a stronger grunt, like a soldier type. So they tried to splice criminal drow with spiders, because they love spiders, and the result were I forget the name's lost on me, the drow responsible, because I think he wanted to overtake the matriarchal house system they have over there in Menzo Branzen, but he failed.
Matriarchal.
So he took matriarchal. They are their matriarchal society.
Yibs will just do like a dumb-faced smile thumbs up.
Ran by matron mothers and whatnot.
Yibs drank his support women juice this morning.
But, he took his orcs, as he then dubbed them, I don't have a problem with them, but, corrupted elves, as they were, at least the original ones were. They're their own separate thing now, and wandered off. And every now and then an orc will pop up, but it's very rare.
Do they tend to stick together, or are they wanderers? Do they stick alone?
I'm not sure. Not a lot of people know where they, come from, because they travel on bats. They're very fast.
and
Cool.
I guess maybe we should
You
have
said
talked
something
to
about.
that guy.
You did say something about cannons. That's the weirdest thing. They, wandered off. They wandered off. They had elven sensibilities in their, aesthetics and styles. They come back and they have these blue coats, hats, nice, thick boots, and sabers, and this explosive powder. Suddenly they have, some of them carry like these big batons that they light a fuse or something on, and they fire stuff at us. It's like some evolution of a crossbow. It's like a cannon. I've heard that word thrown around, but smaller and on the shoulder. For that reason, you don't see a lot of people fighting them. Kind of the mystique keeps them safe.
That makes sense.
Cool.
Plus, explosions, aside from it being an explosion, people are very averse to sudden flash. It's a bright light down here.
Right.
And
Yibs will flash back to his flash bang of shore and give a little nod.
clever idea it was. But, yes, about goblins as well. I don't think there's any crazy story about them. They're also fairly secluded. At least you wouldn't find them in, places like this. They, like I said, they don't have eyes. They're sound-based. I believe they're also they're not descendants from bats, but I believe they evolved or something similarly to them. The echolocate, big ears on them, for sure. You know, anyone I've met's been pretty friendly, though.
Oh, they're blind, right?
Completely. I don't even know if you can call it blind if you don't have eyes.
Oh, right. I guess they do not have eyes. Huh.
Though, you know, I don't know if... I've never asked them if they're blind. I suppose you'd have to ask them.
Yeah, that's fair. So I never got a straight answer on if I was going to get exploded. I'm going to safely assume it's probably in the realm of possibilities.
Maybe. I don't know that... I suppose I'm less of an expert on it. Shusar? Explosion? Yes? No?
Oh, I don't think there are any powerful magic users in his crew, so I don't think he's probably gonna explode you now.
Wait.
Bludgeoned. Better.
He has a crew?
Yeah, I mean, he
How
rides around the Darklake pillaging and whatnot. Yeah, he's got a crew.
how big is his crew?
They're pretty big. I don't know, I haven't been in the Darklake for a few years now, but it was fair size last time I was here, so I mean, I imagine it's probably sustained.
Yikes.
Okay, so all we
Okay.
gotta do, you know, we came in here still disguised. All we gotta do is lay low and then go right to the dock and leave.
All right.
Yeah. Should we try and we should set up a watch for sure. Like teams of 2.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Cause I really do not want to get caught unawares by anything down here.
Who wants to go first? I guess I could go first.
I'll take second watch then.
Alright, I suppose I'll take watch for the people in my room.
Yeah, and I'll do the same.
Okay.
Alright, should we do a knock if something weird happens?
We
Yeah.
how long does Stool's mind talking spores last?
Oh, yeah, no, those will be good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they don't. They only start to wear off if you're like out of range and the spores start dying. But I'm constantly kind of filtering more out.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, little bud.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, if anybody comes up, we'll just think really loudly and wake everybody else up.
Keep your minds open.
Wait, Yibs is gonna look at Alor and think something to himself. Does she hear it?
No.
Or does it have to be like a conscious effort of talk thinking?
Yeah, you have to try.
Okay, cool. Then Yibs is just gonna look at Alor and furrow his brow and then satisfied give a nod.
Lord side-eye Yibs and then looks away.
Yeah, you see the two start to leave the room. Like, oh yeah, good night. You know, stay safe.
Yeah, good night.
You see as Shushar's leaving, he looks back. He's like,
Now, did I hear you guys were thinking about ghosts? Did you see a ghost?
Ghosts?
No. And Yibs is gonna give a wink.
Okay, well, if you saw a ghost, let me know. I'm a spiritualist, exorcist. That's like my whole business. I can, if anything like that comes up.
No ghosts bothering us here.
But that's good to know. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'll hit
You
you
go,
up.
Ron.
what?
You know a man for ghosts now.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw one.
I know you were really worried about that,
Yeah.
buddy.
He was all in a fuss
Hey, thanks,
about it
guys.
earlier.
Ron, if you
Yeah, we try to look out for our own.
Ron, if you see a ghost, you come find me immediately. There are gentle spirits out there, but there are some very dangerous ones as well.
Yeah, man's an expert.
But if you find a cursed item or anything, I can help with that too. Just let me know.
All right. Thank you.
You see he
Yibs will
slaps
rummage around through his pockets.
You see he slaps a piece of
How
paper
do
on the
I
inside
know?
of your door. It has like looks like almost like fishman angel with manta ray fin wings like etched onto
Damn,
it.
cool.
I said, oh, yeah, you guys have a good night.
Is that a glyph of warding?
Yeah, you too, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I need to print out some pictures of Mara. Damn.
He's tagging his...
What an idea.
He's tagging his god.
Yeah, dude, how cool would that be?
But yeah, Yibs, you're taking first watch.
Alor's taking first watch. I'm taking second.
Okay. Yeah, throughout the 8 hours or so that you're sleeping, nothing seems to go off. You hear people walking in the hallways, like going off to their own rooms, stuff like that. But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
Cool.
Yeah, Yibs, go ahead, and I suppose you guys already had a long rest. You don't need a short one. You guys are still on the up and up.
All right, sure. Yeah. I don't need a short rest. I could use another long rest, but...
Wait, really? What happened to you?
Oh, I cast Disguise Person.
Oh, that's right. You know, if you guys are taking shifts,
You don't gotta give it to me, though.
No, I know. I wasn't going to.
Okay, good.
But yeah, after 4 or so hours, you guys change over. But yeah, you guys change over. Yibs, you're on watch now.
Yeah, I'll rub the sleep out of his eyes and post up by the door.
All right. Yeah, as you're up, I suppose give me perception.
Damn it. Of course it happens on my shift. Okay, that's a 15. Not bad.
All right. Yeah, as you're kind of standing watch, you see shadows under your door. You see they move and then they stay there for a little while and then they move on.
Yibs is going to... Okay, he's by the door. Where is the door in reference to Yibs's bed?
I'd say that there's 2 beds on either side of the room, and then the door is like in the split right in the middle of the wall.
All right. Yibs is going to... It's me, Alor, Prince, and Ront in the room.
Yeah.
And stool.
Yibs is going to speak to Alor with his mind. Can I do single target?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Alor, you're gonna get... Hey, you might want to be on guard. I don't think we're in like trouble. It might have been absolutely nothing, but in case it was something, I just wanted to let somebody know.
Do I need to knock? We're sitting up groggily in bed.
Maybe not yet. But there were just some people standing outside our door for a little bit.
Did you listen to see if they said anything? I'm thinking this in my head.
Yeah. Nobody said anything, but I don't know, it might be good to put out like a mental feeler and say something to Jim Jar in the other room.
I'm gonna start thinking really hard. Watch out for someone came and stood in front of our room. Did you see them too?
Yeah, I did.
Did they stop in front of your room too?
I believe so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. Could have just been someone looking for the wrong room, but I'm ready. I got my bow out.
Right.
Yibs is going to pinch his fingers on his face and then splay them out, like flick it out, and then summon Illusory Yibs. Casting Invoke Duplicity, he is going to create a second copy of himself.
Oh yeah, another Yibs kind of forms next to you. Alright, what's the deal?
This illusion is a complete copy of myself that can trick a creature into thinking it's me but has no physical form, and he lasts until I lose concentration. So I am going to have him stand a little bit closer to the door than I am. No, he'll be on like the other side of the door.
Right, yeah, he goes to the other side of the door and he gives you a thumbs up.
With our own mental link that nobody else can butt in on, I'm gonna think over to him. Stealth, a possible intruder, you know the drill.
I know the drill, you got it, pal.
Alright.
You see he sticks his fists up.
Love this guy.
Laura's putting on her boots.
You see, Prince will kind of roll out of like roll in his bed and look around. Like,
Oh, are you leaving?
No, just
Guard.
on guard.
I see.
Ron. Thinking of.
yeah, you see, yeah. So,
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, just somebody was in front of our door. Be ready.
Okay, do you want me to check it out?
Oh God, no.
Might be nothing.
Probably should not go out there right now.
Okay.
What do you?
Okay.
yeah. As you
Wait.
guys stand there, you see, like in the distance, like not in the distance, but like a lesser shadow, like as though it's maybe on the other side of the hallway or something, passes by your door, and then there are 2 feet right in front of your door, like facing the door, and you hear a knock.
Ah!
I'm gonna look over at Alor and go, no, I'll just think to you because I can think and go, do we try and jump them or do we try and be peaceful? Because I can try a flashbang.
Maybe start peaceful, but be ready to be not.
Yibs will nod.
I was gonna say I wanted to position myself where I could, I don't know, get him.
All right, yeah, you guys kind of get into position. You have like half cover, eyes on the door.
Yibs is going to crack the door open and have illusory Yibs stick his head out.
Yeah, as you crack the door, illusory Yibs will peek out and then peek back in. Like, it's the innkeep.
Ask her what she wants.
Okay. Yeah, illusory Yibs, you stay out there and talk to him. You are me in this instance.
That's going to be very difficult.
Why?
You see he pushes the door open a little more. The innkeep is there, and with a like dagger has Alor's wanted poster in his head.
Well, isn't this a little bit of a pickle?
We gotta go.
Yeah, and as you see the body kind of falls forward and pushes the door open more. And yeah, then from you hear down the hallway.
I'm here to claim the bounty on the Velkenvelv runaways. You have 1 minute to show yourselves.
Is there a window?
There is a window.
Yep, I'm opening the window.
All right. That's where we're gonna go ahead and end our episode tonight.
That's a good one. That's a good end.
Hey.
Wow.
Damn.
Good session.
Tricky bitch.
So yeah.
That was a good sesh. We have a pursuer. I love a pursuer.
We already had
wait.
pursuers yet.
Yeah, that's true. But we have like a guy.
But yeah, go for it. Go for it. What do y'all got?
Oh no, I was gonna say, don't forget to do the outro.
That's right, I had it this time.
Oh right. Honestly, I forgot that we were recording again, so I was like, wow, good sesh, y'all. And we were just going
Perfect.
into our normal, like, good night chat that we always do after the episode.
Yeah. A part of me was like, oh yeah, but I have my big red dotted microphone in front of me.
Nah.
The fucking... Yeah, I have this scary computer from 2001 staring me in the eyes as I pretend to be a lizard.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for listening. Go ahead and like, favorite, share, rate, subscribe, upvote,
Retweet.
Reblog.
Go ahead and post us on your favorite website, unsolicited.
Post us on your Snapchat story.
There you go.
Post us on your Snapchat story. You know, our Instagram. I don't even know if we have
Post
an Instagram.
us on your Simstagram.
Post us on your
Yeah, post on your
Finstagram.
Finsta.
It's not. I said it's government name, didn't I?
You said it's government name. Yeah.
On their Facebook's Finstagram.
Yeah. And I've noticed we've been a little lacking in this area, so if you guys could really shell out for your VR metaverse following, that'd be great.
Catch me in Meta Target if you guys want the next episode a week early. But no, yeah, please follow us on Twitter at Dungeon Guild Pod. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify at Just Dungeon Guild, and then on TikTok at, is it Dungeon Guild or is it Legends of Calberothe?
It is Dungeon Guild.
Okay, at Dungeon Guild on TikTok as well. Thank you all for listening again. Bye. See you next time.
See you next time.
Laters.